Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again. We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Do you know what? The idea of a producer is to fire up their presenter so they're ready to go and everything like that. Hannah's just gone, John, why does your shirt look like a soap powder commercial? And then Allison Maryon went, oh, it's like one of those little fiddle toy things, isn't it? I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. We're just about to go live, 20 seconds to go, and they're just insulting me. Anyway, good morning, good morning. And I've put too much product in my hair this morning. Can't do a thing with it. Anyway, never mind. Let's start with today's early bird. Early bird? It's an early bird, not an early bird. Now, that's not a very good picture, Emma. Look. It's 80/20 wadding by the half metre. Now this sells brilliantly on its own, right? You don't need to put it as an early bird. What have they, I don't even know what they've done with it. Right, you get a pound off. Get a pound off. Now, remember, you get it by the half metre. So if you order 3 metres, it comes in a 3 metre piece. You don't get it in half metre pieces, not like that. So look at the width, right, first of all. Look how wide this is. This is what you get for $5.99. You see, now it looks wider than ever today, doesn't it? It's 224, isn't it? Yeah, 244 centimetres wide. That's 100 inches wide. No, the thing is, right, I know a pound. What's it? Take care of the pounds and the... Oh, no, that's not right. Take care of the pounds and the pennies, take care of themselves. No, that's not right. But anyway, oh, listen to her chunnering in the background. She's not even on yet, Allison Maryon, Allison. She's got the most delicious looking. Was it Millionaire Shortbread? I can't have it because it's got chocolate and gluten in it, but it's got all, you know how they do that posh like marble effect on the top? It's like that. In fact, where is it? Okay, it was supposed to be on the set with me because Hannah and Emma are doing the fasting thing, right? They can't eat till 11 o'clock, so they've got 3 hours to go. Oh, Hannah's doing 10:30 because she started early last night. Anyway, it doesn't matter, Put this in your basket. Lots of people multi-buying. Multi-buying. So you save £1 for each half metre. So if you buy 3 metres, that's 6 units. You're saving £6. And how much? And also, your P&P is paid for. Once you've bought this and checked out, that's your P&P done for. I know, here we go. I won't read all these out, but here we go. Lovely, soft feel, amazing width, says Michelle in the Tyne and Weir. Oh, and then we've got another Michelle. High quality, it's wadding, perfect, it comes this wide, ideal for all quilting needs. Same Michelle, is it? Or is it different Michelle? Different Michelle. Another one. Very impressed with the quality of this wadding, such a great value price, but great even thickness quality wadding. That was without the £1 off. That was without the £1 off, Julie, wasn't it? Yvonne, did you say? Perfect. Have waited to order this. Very popular. Always sells out. Oh, there you go. Yvonne from Essex. Do you work here, Yvonne? No, it does. She's right. Every time we bring it to air, it sells out. Every time. Loads of people in. Now, how have we got a lot of stock for my early bird? Oh, I'm fine. Well, I say that. I'm fine at the moment. Good quality, fantastic price, says Tracy in Norfolk. I know. Brilliant, isn't it? Keep going through. Remember, and check out in case you miss it, right? But what happens is a must-have for quilts and bags. Very nice quality. From Sheila in West Midlands. What did you say, Han? It's fine. It's fine. Now, make sure you check out lots and lots of people multi-buying. I'm going to let you carry on checking out because you can check out on this because if you're thinking, oh, but I might want to buy something from Allison Maryon later, doesn't matter. You pay P&P. Once you've paid your P&P, that's it from midnight to midnight. Even if you buy a sewing machine, anything like that, it's covered. What do you say? 100 metres gone like that. 100 metres just gone like that. I know. You see what I mean? That's what's happening. £5.99. No, exactly. Oh, I didn't say how much we started with, right? But I'll tell you, right? We started with 444 and over 100's gone already. Do you see what I mean? And we're only 2 minutes, we're not even 2 minutes in. And it's beautiful. It's really, really, really good quality. There you go, 150 have gone now. 150 gone. While you keep checking out, I'll do some messages because I see loads of messages coming in. Right, Glennie says good morning. Jackie says good morning. Jenny says good morning. Cousin Susan says lovely here in Kent. Christine said good morning, John. Love watching and getting good ideas and tips. Anne says it's my birthday and John's on. What more does a girl need? Happy birthday, Anne, my love. Princess says, oh, happy birthday. Suzanne says, morning, John and team. Very wet, Aberdeenshire. Super shirt. Oh, there, Cousin Susan likes my shirt. You all hate it, but Cousin Susan likes it. Jacqueline says, now, Jacqueline, your husband would look good in this, wouldn't he? Oh, no phones in the gallery. Thank you. Lo says, morning, John. Love your shirt. Martha says, morning, John. Hannah and Emma. June says good morning. Laurie says morning, John and team. Your shirt is lovely and bright and cheerful. Julie says good morning and team. Andy Lynn says good morning, John. Marion and no, she's not. She's Allison Maryon. Allison Maryon, Marion Allison. That's her full name, right? Watching whilst doing a pile of ironing. Oh, that's why you're trying to you watch. Don't burn your fingers. Maureen says morning, John. Sad. Oh, I know. I'm so upset that I didn't get there. Browns of Chester shutting down today after 300 years. Lots of lovely memories. You know, Browns of Chester's in the most. I worked there as a Saturday boy from 1976 till about 1980. Whenever I finished being a student, 83 or whatever. It's the most magnificent building in the middle of Chester. When I first started there, it was Browns of Chester, like an independent store. Then Debenhams bought it. But it's so old that the floor creaks. You know, like when you walk on fresh snow and it makes that crunching noise. Oh, I used to love it there. It's so sad. Right, okay, over half the stock of this is gone. Over half the stock's gone. Jan says, good morning. Looking forward to spending the voucher I got for my birthday. It was her birthday today, Jan's birthday. Stuart says, morning, John. Super sunny, great start to the day. Sally Ann Harrison says, morning, John. Oh, no, that's not Sally Ann Harrison. I've even got my glasses on. Morning, John. Sunny here in Suffolk. I was going to say, what's Sally Ann Harrison doing in Suffolk? It's a different one. Elizabeth says, morning, lovely. Tired after staying up to watch the lightning. Did you have lightning last night? When I got home last night, I was so angry. I watched Escape to the Country, right? They filmed Escape to the Country, and it got to the bit that said, have you got a favourite? And it cut out. And then I looked at the thing and it said, recording disturbed by power cut. And I was like, and? So I have no idea which one they chose. Well, some of them buy them. Some of them do, don't they? But I'd do that. I'd say, I've got £1 million to spend in the Caribbean, and I'd make them fly me to the Caribbean and choose house and go, they're not right for me. Thank you very so much, but not right for me. Anyway, keep going through for this. Keep going through. Oh, my word. 250 have gone now. Look, we're only 4 minutes into the show, and 250 have gone of that. Yep, that'll be brilliant. The warehouse is going to love you, look. Anyway, it's fine. It's what we do. What's this then? Morning, everyone. Love the shirt. Quite dull here in Stanley, says Jeanette. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's Stanley. It's not Stanley, Jeanette. Stanley's the place. Sorry, Stanley. I wonder if there will be a Stanley who lives in Stanley, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to it later. I'll put it over there because we do talk about wadding in the first hour. Right, now this was super popular yesterday. You know, every Tuesday we launch a panel of the week. Well, this one absolutely flew out yesterday. And I'm not surprised because, you know, on Sunday the price goes up. It's only $9.99. $9.99. We'll go up to $12.99 on Sunday. It's 40 5-inch squares, not 45. 40 squares that are 5 inches. So it's like buying a 5-inch charm pack, isn't it? You get 40 of them there for $9.99. Exclusive to Sewing Street. You can't get this one anywhere else at all. Absolutely exclusive to Sewing Street. Look at the lovely colours on there. You've got the pinks and the aquas and the beautiful turquoises. Oh, beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. £9.99. There's all the broken machine needles here that Gary left yesterday. I'll put them in the plant pot. There we go, £9.99. It's not a real plant, don't worry. Look at all the beauty. I'll move it rather than move the cameras. There you go. It's fine, Emma. Don't you worry. £9.99. We'll get you that lovely. It's 100% cotton. They're 5-inch squares. Beautiful patterns, aren't they? And it was hugely popular yesterday, hugely popular. Okay, whilst I'm here, Linda, Susan, Brian, happy birthday. That's one person, that's not 3 people. Linda, Susan, Brian, happy birthday. Well, there was a mix-up yesterday. We got an email saying, could we say it yesterday? But I know it's today because I've had that in my bag for weeks. Anyway, $9.99. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to move on. Because there's loads to do. And let me just put that to one side. Would you like to have a look at the menu? Here we go then. So 8 o'clock, we've got the wraparound Hexies table runner and placemat with Allison Maryon, Allison. It's lovely. There it is. Now there's lots of different things you can do with it, but it's really, really lovely to look at. Right, okay, so that's at 8 o'clock. Then at 9 o'clock, we've got now some of the fabrics that we're going to be using. Oh, actually, can you go back to that picture? Sorry, Emma. Yeah. Right, see the fabrics, they're brand new fabrics today. They're Moda fabrics that we're launching those today. We've got 10-inch layer cake, we've got a 5-inch charm pack, we've got we've got a 40-piece fat quarter bundle. Not in this hour, it's in the next hour. I'll show you, it's on pre-order, it's down to single figures already. Back to this, right. So then we've got that Moda cider fabric. Then at 10 o'clock we've got, Prosperity Chickens is the second project, isn't it? I'll tell you more about that in a second. That's Prosperity Chickens. We've got these lovely little... Oh, actually, look, let's look at the picture. They're sewing kits. They're Becky Mutton sewing kits, aren't they called those? Yes, my daughter. I know. Daughter. It's a daughter, that one. Aren't they lovely? Got them in two brand new colourways. You might have seen the brown and orange one before, but we've definitely got it in the 2 new colourways today. Lovely. Pin cushion, needle case, sewing kit, everything. It's lovely. Right, so that one's at 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock, kits revisited with a heavy leaning towards farm animals. Having said that, I can see dogs from here, so it could be anything. Then, of course, we run all the way down to the Yarn Lane studios to meet Sam Sabido. Right now, loads, and even Allison Maryon Allison wants to buy one of these today, don't you? The Sam Sabido kits that are on after you. They're cardigans, hooded cardigans.
Lovely.
Made with granny squares. They're beautiful. So that's at 12 o'clock. Already on pre-order if you want to go to the... Actually, do you know what? I'm going to go to... when I've done our website, I'll go to the Yarn Lane website if that's all right, very quickly. Right, so the 3 ways you can get in touch. You can email. That is studio@sewingstreet.com. Studio@sewingstreet.com. I've already sent E3 emails there this morning already. Yes, if you don't mind. Then you can also send me a Facebook Live message, which is the ones I'm reading out here, which I'll just do a couple more to catch up. Lynn says hi. Oh, hang on. Margaret says good morning. Just going for an eye test. Then on from a second jab. Oh, Margaret, you've got a busy day. Stuart says, do they ever choose and buy a house? Oh, no. That's really... And then Mary and John Mears say good morning. Good morning to you. You can also send me a message via the website. Go to the website, www.yarnlane... no, not on Yarn Lane yet. Sewingstreet.com. Click on Watch the Show Live. You see the box on the right-hand side there where it says Send Message. Hello, John, says Hannah. Oh, she's carrying on. Hang on. What's it say? Lovely. What's she trying to spell? Oh, she shouted. Lovely shot! Right, click on Send Message, and they're the white boxes that go across the bottom of the screen. Right, now, scroll down. There are 2 columns. 2 columns. There's the early bird. It doesn't come on a roll. Obviously, it comes by the half meter. You can cut it off the roll for you. Right, there are 2 columns. There are today's show deal. So anything that I've shown so far will appear there. Then on the other side, there's pre-order. So that's everything for the next 4 hours. So there's the kits for the first hour. There's some fat quarter bundles. There's some extra wide backing. What's that one? Oh, that's the kit. That's the kit for it there with the fat quarters. Then you've got your 505 sprays, your scissors, and all sorts of things like that. Now, do we have the pattern on its own? We do, don't we? Yep. First thing that came up, pattern on its own. Right. And then the thread. Oh, that thread's not in that hour. That thread is not in that hour. You'll need that for the second hour. Yep. Oh, it sells out really quickly whenever we have it. Right, there's the new fabric. So there's the 10-inch layer cake, the 5-inch charm pack, and the fat quarter bundle. That fat quarter bundle is the one that is now down to single figures. And it'll be on split pay. Split pay. Right, then there's all the fabrics individually by the half meter, which I know you're going to love because they're Moda quality. Then... we're back. Oh, that book's back in stock. Then we're back to Allison Maryon, Allison's second hour, which are the Prosperity Chickens and the sewing kits. Now, the Prosperity Chickens sold out completely last time we showed them, just so you know. Right, keep going down, because we've got another hour, I think, after that, haven't we? There's all there. Oh, now this is Kits Roundup. Farm, chicken, cow, chicken, grass. And then for some reason, dungarees. Then we've got animals. Then we've got sunflowers. I don't know why they're on the farm. Then dogs. What more could you need? These are fabrics by the half meter. Farming dogs, yeah. A few cats there. Tulips, obviously. Tulips on the farm. Then with fish and dogs for the cat, the dog on the farm. What's that on the right-hand side? Flamingos. Whoa. Are they flamingos? I can't see from here. Oh, pigs. Yeah, keep going. There's loads, you see. Right, I'm just waiting to see because I think there might be a surprise at the end. Bugs on the farm. Dog beds. Calico. Cow. What did you say? Oh, cat. Yeah, we have all sorts of things. Cat, yeah. Yeah, they're extras for on the farm. Yay! Look. Now, you see that sewing machine? There is one left. I cannot tell you how many sold yesterday with Gary and I. If you want to see about the sewing machine, go to 11 o'clock. There it is. Look, it's £899, that gorgeous sewing machine. And it's on split pay. It will be on split... Oh, hang on. Look at that split pay. 5 payments of £179.80. There's only one left, though. That's it. There's just one left. All it is that when we left yesterday, there were 2 million baskets. And obviously, people haven't checked out their basket. So there's one left if you want that. I can't tell you how many went yesterday. Well, I can. I mean, unbelievable. Is Chloe the cat pattern available on its own? Oh, not today. The only way we've got it today is in the kit. Oh, it's because... Oh, no, it was. Yeah, it's another, yeah. Okay, the pattern is sold out on its own. The only way we have it now is we've got 2 patterns left, and Hannah's made a kit to go with those 2 patterns. That's it. I'm ever so sorry. Right. Whew. Right, where are we going now? What are we making now? Say hello to Allison Maryon, first of all. Here she is. Oh, hang on.
Ooh.
Where is she? There she is, there she is, there she is, there she is. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
We had the
Oh,
too.
yeah, sorry, I meant to show Yarn Lane. I got overexcited
Oh.
about Chloe the cat then. Very quickly, right, Yarn Lane coming up at 12 o'clock today. Go to the Yarn Lane website. I knew there was something else, www.yarnlane.com. Looks exactly the same. Click on Watch the Show Live. Don't send messages there. Just go straight down to pre-order. Oh, hang on, it's got stuck. Oh! Emma's having a good morning. Back to the website. Here you go. That was our internet playing up there. Go to pre-order. There they all are. Granny Square cardies, hooded cardies. Oh, look at that one. That's the one she's made for me. Well, not made for me. That I'm going to wear in the show today. Aren't they lovely? That's at... There are children's and adults all coming up at 12 o'clock today. Right, okay, now let's start. So let's have a picture of what we're making this first hour, please. There it is. So that is your wrap-around Hexie table set. This is your bundle. This is your bundle here. So you get the... Now, this fabric is brand new today. This is the fabric I'm doing in the next hour, but we're giving you a glimpse of it in this hour. This is just 13 of the range, right? So you get the 13 fat quarters and you get the pattern. £54.99. Was there anything else? I've got anything. Instruction and fat quarters. Beautiful, isn't it? And look, well, you'll see all these fabrics being used in this hour. Here you go. You'll see all these fabrics being used during the hour, but they're beautiful. Brand new Moda fabrics there. That's £54.99. Now, okay, there are a limited number of that. I'm sorry about the noise upstairs. You do have a limited number of those, but... Oh, instructions on their own first then. Instruction on their own if you've got your own fabric. Now, I'm presuming, because she normally does, doesn't she? Yep. You just need 13 fat quarters. That's all you need. Wadding. For that size, but we'll talk more about that later. Yes. Hannah's very excited about this because she's going to make a quilt out of it. That instruction on their own, £9.99. A quarter of the stock did go on pre-order, just so you know. Okay, and I've got a couple of Tula bundles as well. Starling first, which is this one, back in stock. Now you get more fat quarters than you need here. You get 16 fat quarters in here, $69.99. Beautiful, aren't they? Only just got it back in stock. When we had it on the first time, completely sold out. Got it back in stock, $69.99. There you go, lots of that one going into baskets. Look at the beautiful colours in there. This is like the, you know, they got the geode coloured in that range and everything there. It's beautiful. Okay. Oh, sorry, you don't get the pattern. Sorry, I thought it was a bundle. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. I go the goldfish, which is this one. 16 fat quarters for $69.99. I do apologise. It was my bad. I'll put the pattern in. Hello, Elliot.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, he's in a good mood today.
Good morning.
Oh, no, he sounds very official. Good morning, good morning. Right, okay, and then I've got another Tula pink bundle here, and this is huge. It's lovely. These are all her solid colours, look. A rainbow of gorgeousness. There are 22 fat quarters in there. It's brand new today. You get more fat quarters, but don't pay as much. But it's still Tula pink fabric. I know, that's beautiful. So how many are in there? 22. So that's 5.5 meters of Tula pink fabric you get in there. Look. Oh, that's stunning, isn't it? Okay, shall we get on with the demo? I'll show you everything else as we go through the hour. We'll get on with the demo, shall we? Because I've taken up enough of your time already. It's always bad when we have a guest in the first hour because you
there's
lose
so much to do.
half your hour and you've got so much to do, haven't you? Right, good morning.
Morning.
This is a lovely, lovely project, and it's actually quite a simple one to do, isn't it?
It's very simple, and if anybody loves Hexies like I do, I mean, when I was younger, to me, patchwork was Hexies. Before I got into this world, I didn't know about all the different patterns and things. I just imagined everything being, little stitched together hexagons. So yeah, this is lovely because it actually keeps the hexagon going, but it's so easy to put together. It's basically a log cabin around a hexie.
Right, okay.
So, you're just putting them straight through. You can't quite put them through one after the other, but if you do several at a time, and then, because there's a lot of pressing, you do have to make sure that you press really well with the stages that you go along, because you're pressing and cutting with each one. But if I just show you here, when Ian showed me the fabric, I said, oh, that would be lovely with a scrappy hexagon. And then I did this one and I thought, no, don't like that. You can't see the fabrics. That could be my scrap bin.
Oh, okay.
So I thought...
So the thing is, if you bought the pattern and you've got scraps, this is an
This
ideal
is perfect.
project.
Yeah.
But if you're getting a brand new fabric that you absolutely adore...
And I also, as much as I try to do things without thinking about it too much, I couldn't live with this one.
Oh.
Because this one here, that no longer looks like a hexagon.
Oh, yes.
That one there. So by grabbing that one first, because I put the pile on the table and I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go random.
No.
And I don't like that in there. So, you don't have the hexagon looking at it from a distance. Yeah. I don't know, actually. I was going to mention, if anybody's planning any, because I do say, put your fabrics together and then look at them and then change them around so that you get the actual Hexies as you feel, they look the best.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to do it with just 3 fabrics, so that would be your centre, your first row and your second row, you've got a tool there that is a viewer.
Block viewer.
If you don't know what that is, if you do one single block and then look at it through that viewer will then magnify it to show you what it would look like. I think there's 12.
Yeah, I think it might be more than 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't got one open, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, no, it is 12.
Yeah,
it is 12,
and it'll show you what that block actually looks like if you do 12.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
It's just fun to play with as well. If you just look at people,
Yeah.
it's like an old-fashioned kaleidoscope. And I look at you, and there's like 12 of you, and you can look at it on point. You can look at it square on and everything.
Yeah, but something else. There must be, I would have thought, a sewing equivalent. But if you want to see what a quilt looks like, you put a few pieces together, and you think, I wonder if that looks right like that. It's very difficult when you're close.
Yes.
Now this is one of those spy things from a door,
Oh yes.
I've had this since I did my design thing at college, and we did it when we were doing about colour and everything. And what I did was I wasn't doing it for sewing, but I did a Dresden plate.
Right.
And when I looked through this, you could see that one of the colours wasn't right.
Oh, wow.
Because it actually highlights, I'd done one fabric in navy. It was a small flower, like a ditzy flower like the rest.
Yeah.
But because it was in navy, it just didn't look right. And by looking through this viewer, I'll have to Google it and see. There must be a sewing equivalent.
Go round to a friend's house who's got one.
Yeah.
They stand like that outside and you look through it.
Yeah. So that's a handy thing to have as well, because it takes it away from you so that you can see it if you're looking from a distance, because you can't always get.
Yeah, the only equivalent we have is like a red piece of plastic. And
yes, that does your colour tones and things, doesn't it? Yeah. So they're all handy things to have. But anyway, so yes, I thought that doing it this way, although the fabrics are absolutely gorgeous, nothing was highlighted on there.
Yeah.
And it could have been from my scrap bag, so I...
No.
off.
Okay. Off.
So that's how this came about. And it's basically, as I said, a log cabin around a hexagon.
Yeah.
So it's really easy. You put each one in, press it, and then cut the edges. Just quickly, this one has got a polyester wadding in it.
Right.
I've done several so you can see the difference, and it's nice and soft and fluffy.
Yeah.
It's bagged out. It's in the instructions. I've shown you how to bag it out because I thought for beginners that would be nice and easy because you haven't got to put any binding around the outside edge and sort your corners.
Okay, so now you've bagged each one out.
No, the whole thing.
Oh, you bagged the whole thing out.
Yeah,
right.
the whole thing. I don't know whether Emma can see
it's
that.
fine.
Can
There you
she?
go. Yeah.
Hang
on, Emma.
I'm in the.
Oh, there you go.
It's one piece.
Hang
So
bring the other camera around. Hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. In your own time, camera.
It's one piece of backing fabric.
Right. Okay.
Round the outside. Left a hand's width to go through and pull it all through.
Okay.
And then it's not finished off around the outside edge, but I've stitched in the ditch there.
Right.
And through there. So that's
so you sewed all the Hexies together like the top of a quilt, put your wadding in, then bagged it through.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm hoping there's going to be time because it is a Y seam. But if anybody has ever been worried about doing a Y seam, this is a good one to start with because it's so big.
Perfect.
And it's easy to see what you're doing. You know, you're not doing a little tiny one. So hopefully we'll get through to that.
Okay.
Through that. This one is with the 80-20.
Right, which we had our early bird.
And this one is top stitched around the outside, and then I've gone from corner to corner. But I did this one. You had the applique scissors in yesterday.
Yeah.
I did this one, and I've left this here just to demonstrate with you why you need to trim back your wadding, because you've got a little ridge all the way around the outside edge once it's pressed. So what you need to do is you need to cut off the excess past your stitching. I 505'd it down.
Okay.
So you'll do that with your scissors, or these ones that you had, the applique scissors, make it so easy because you can just run these scissors along and it gives you a nice edge there, and that way you don't get a ridge around the outside edge.
So now that one you've bagged out on its own, have you?
Yeah.
Right, so that in theory is a placemat.
Yes.
But what you could do, what Hannah wants to do, is she wants to make hundreds and hundreds of placemats and then stick
put them together. Yeah. So that she would do this one, because this is actually Thermolan.
Oh, okay. Thermolan.
You haven't got it in stock at the minute, have you?
Oh, no, we have got it in stock. I haven't got it in a sample here, but we can still show it to you. Thermolan. So what's Thermolan and why would you put Thermolan in?
It's a thermal wadding, but I use it for oven mitts and things like that. I still put table mats underneath on my good table.
Right.
I wouldn't put a hot dish on my polished table. No.
Yeah.
So, you know, I would still do something underneath it.
Yeah.
So that's why I really would do the 80-20 and then still put my table mats underneath.
Yeah, okay.
But that's what I've done here. And this is quilted. But with this one, then you would put your binding around the outside edge. But as I said, for this one, you would then be doing all these corners.
Yeah.
So I thought for beginners, the bagging out method would be the best one
I
to
just think
explain.
you make lots and lots, like Hannah says, because you don't have to stay to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If Hannah made 100 of them, all bagged out and all finished and everything, and then she could just hand whip them all together, couldn't she, and make a whole bed quilt or something.
Also, Hannah, if you do it 2 different colours on each side, you know, it would be reversible.
Oh, yes, yeah.
You could make these for the front and the back.
So if she made all the blocks out of Tula and then did all the backs in the plain, when she came to set together, she'd have a Tula patterned one on that side and then turn it over and she's got a Tula plain rainbow one on the other side.
Yeah.
Brilliant idea.
So because they're single blocks like that, you can just keep going, and you can leave the edge like this if you want, or you can cut them down and then square them. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So
okay,
anyway,
let's make a block then.
Yeah. So you've got your template. So you've got your hexie. Oh, that's how much fabric I've got left, and I say that you can make 4 table mats. I wouldn't like to say how many more, but I think you could definitely make 6.
Yeah, perfect.
So because you're using a different backing.
Yeah.
So let's have this
Do
one
you live
here.
near Cheadle?
I do.
Morning, darling John and crew. Love Mama Baby patterns. I believe she lives near my hometown of Cheadle. They
I
make
do,
brilliant
yes.
women in Cheadle. Love to all, says Sue. And Linda says, morning, thank you for the happy birthday message. Quiet day in with Minnie today. And if you look through the wrong end of your binoculars, that's the same thing as doing your...
Oh, really?
thing,
I
yeah.
didn't know that. There you go. Everyone will be getting their binoculars out and
Exactly.
turning
What's
them
the matter,
round.
Hannah? Oh, Jane, you can only send a picture via email. You can't send it through the chat, I'm afraid. There's the email address, studio@sewingstreet.com.
I think I may have left the 1/4-inch foot in the green room.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Should we send your other half to go and get it? Is he watching? He'll be chatting, won't he? He'll have
What's
the
that
telly
one?
on.
Yeah, he will.
Hang on, Hannah's going to get it for you now.
I think
1/4
probably
inch
on the
foot.
table, the 1/4-inch foot, because I have used it this morning. Just checking the machine.
Okay.
So while Hannah's doing that, as I said, you do need to have your ironing board and your iron set up because
There's an
you
ironing
need
mat
to
for you
carry on.
there.
Brilliant! I wanted to try this.
This is
So
the wool
I
mat that
I
we
can
had
use
brand new
that on
yesterday.
here.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about
No.
putting anything underneath it.
No.
Right. And
How
I've got,
wide are those strips you've cut then? Oh, what have you lost now?
I thought that was the reversible thing. I need a cutting mat as well.
I'll get it for you.
Oh dear.
We're having a good old morning this morning, aren't we? Hang on, I've got one here. If I just touch
Oh,
this
lovely.
end and
Yeah,
you touch
okay,
that
I'll take that
then we'll be
end.
fine.
That's it. I'll turn
Okay,
it up
brilliant.
that way.
Brilliant.
I thought that was the reversible one, but it's not.
No, it got moved over there for some reason. It never came back.
Right, so what you want to do is you're going to take, I mean, I haven't worried too much about the way the pattern's going either.
Right.
Oh, is it not there, Hannah?
Yeah, she can't pass it to you, so she has to put it on a
Oh,
ruler
of course,
and pass
yes.
it in.
Yeah,
She's got her mask on, don't worry.
I'll go there. Thank you.
So just so you know at home what happened, Hannah got the foot, she put it on the end of a very long ruler and came in holding it like that.
Brilliant. I mean, a 1/4-inch foot helps, and obviously, as we've said before in projects, don't swap machines because I've done this one so that I can show you the Y seam, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
No, we're fine. We'll
yeah.
get it in.
But if you're changing machines, your sizing's going to be different. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your hexie and lay it face down on your fabric with the right side up, and you're just going to... I've got my stitch on 1.8. I always do that. I know some people don't... I could do with... There's the iron here. Oh, really?
What do you need?
I was going to say I could do with the iron this side really, but it doesn't matter. It can
Yeah.
go in front of me.
What's
and then
that,
you're going
Hannah?
to
Over half the pattern on its own has gone already. The mat that we use is, can we put the mat through? Yeah, pressing mat's going through now.
Right, and what you're going to do is you're going to follow the line of your hexie, and you're
Right.
going to cut off.
That's the wool pressing mat just going through the graphics there. So you just line up your
Whoops.
ruler with the edge of your hexie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oops.
you might need
Go,
a
go.
new blade.
Yeah. And the other side. And you're just going to line up with the other edge of your hexie there.
Oh, that's how you ended up with that blue triangle, isn't it?
Yeah. But as we're going round with one colour on here, I
It
didn't
won't
worry
matter,
whether
no.
whether the pattern was the right way round or
No,
anything.
I quite like it. The pattern goes random.
Yeah. So there's your first piece.
Right.
Is that? Can you see on there if I leave
Yeah.
that cutting mat where it is?
Yeah.
So now we've got our first bit, and you're just going to keep going round. So you've got your first one the right way up. It doesn't. You can go. I'm going to say, you know, it's quite random. You can go from one side to the other. I know with a log cabin, you all
have
go
to go
round in
round,
one
yeah.
way. But this, it doesn't really matter because normally with a log cabin, you're doing a pattern as well.
Yeah.
With this, you're not. You're just going round the outside edge.
Lorraine says, what a lovely pattern. Good morning. Susan says, good morning, John, Alison team.
Oh,
Bit
thank
late
you.
joining you this morning. Georgina says, morning, John, Alison and the A-team from Sunny Rugby. Thank you.
Right, I'm turning that around and I'm going to put the strip so that I'm putting the turn into the strip rather than in the centre, because that will make it rather a lot of fabric in the centre if that all goes in there. So then we take our ruler again. And when you get a little further on, you'll see that you can actually line up the edge of your ruler as well. If I do it that way, you can see that this...
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
At the moment, because there's no seam allowance on anything either side, I can now line that up with the 3-inch.
Yeah.
But once I get to there being a seam allowance, it's all in the pattern. The first 2 you cut will be 3 inches. Then, from then on, they will be 2.75 because you've got a 1/4 inch seam allowance cut in. So we'll go there. So we've got the 3-inch there along the outside edge. There we go. So then we go again. You don't have to worry too much about how you place your fabric either. This is why I say if you actually have your ironing board set up and do several of these at once, and then go over and press them all up, it saves on time because you can do all your pressing together. So I'm going to take off the outside edge. And now this is where I said that you're going to change to a 2.75 because you've actually taken off the seam allowance there.
Of course, yeah.
So we'll cut that one at 2.75. And then you can start using the seam as your cutting guide.
Yeah.
There's that one, so we'll go to this one next.
Very little wastage, isn't there?
Yeah, you don't have to worry too much. I mean, I do keep this back from this edge. If it's going that way, you don't even have to worry about whether it'll turn back, because it will.
Yeah.
I do keep it back a little bit so that you don't lose your fabric through in your needle plate.
Yeah.
Turn that one back. That's why I had so much left. So many little bits and pieces. And I have got loads and loads of little triangles that has gone in the scrap bin.
What will you use those for?
No idea, but it's in the scrap bin.
One day
one
you'll
of those
go,
things.
oh, I just
I've
need...
got just the thing I could do with a little miniature flying geese or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So we go on. So right side up of your top.
Also, for beginners, you're literally only stitching straight lines, aren't you?
And it's good practice as well for your cutting, because I know a lot of people, because you've got the seam to follow, once you get your first couple in, so then there's just one more to go on that round. And then the second round is exactly the same. This one we're going to cut off this point in a minute because that was our first piece we put in. So now I've got this seam here, look, that I can follow. So we're on 2.75. And that's along that seam I've sewn there. Doesn't like those centre ones, does it? I need a new blade, don't I?
Yeah.
Actually, Mike bought me a titanium blade for one of my cutters, and that's fantastic. So perhaps I need one of those for this as well.
Oh. Now, did you have an accident with your Fiskars ruler and guillotine thing
It's
yesterday?
my own fault. I kept picking it up by the actual thing. You know, I'm cutting and then I'm going like that and putting it down and cutting. So it's my own fault. It's snapped off.
Oh,
but it's been used so much. All my kits are cut with it.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic tool.
Oh, so
I'll have
do you
another
need to buy
one.
a new one?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. I'm going to see if Mike, because I've got the square one. You can get a square one as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have said to them about seeing if they can get those in because it's
Oh,
wider.
no, I had the square one in. Oh no, it might be in its own quarter. Sorry.
Yeah, because I don't use it as much because the 6.5 inch, if you're doing strips and small pieces, is fine.
Yeah.
But you know, there are occasions where you do want to do something a bit bigger.
Wider, yeah. Now, Tracy, Alison makes this look easy, but I'm a bit bamboozled. Can you just literally talk Tracy through what you've done? Because maybe she's just
Right. Let me get another one that's already done.
Yeah.
So you've got your hexie in the centre.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is you're putting your pieces along around each side, and then this one here, we've cut it into a triangle. And then the next piece of fabric, because I can lay them down, the next piece of fabric is going to go on there.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be there, that one. And you're just going to sew up all the way along and along the piece of fabric that you've just put in.
Yeah.
So then the next one, you're going to do that, and that's not there, but you're going to sew all the way along there.
Yeah.
And you're just going all the way around the outside edges. So you've got 6 pieces in all that you're adding to the hexagon around the outside of each side of the hexagon.
Perfect.
So this is the last one here. It really is simple, and once you get into the swing of it, that's why I think it'd make a fantastic quilt.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got the line there. I'm lining up with there, Tracy. Look, you can see there's the seam there.
Yeah.
So I'm lining up the ruler with that seam, so you know that it's always going to be right on this edge. So I'm going to cut this piece off there, and every one is making sure that the previous one is correct. So now we've got this shape here, because this one came out, we're going to cut and use this edge of the hexie there at 275, and then you've got your complete hexagon. And just cut off that point. There we are.
There you go.
And there you've got your hexie. And then you carry on and put another row.
Yeah.
Shall I put another row on
No,
quickly, or shall I
go on
carry
to
on?
the next, because what you do is you
You
just
do the
one
same
more
again.
row, and that's
yeah,
it,
the
isn't
same
it?
again. So with the next colour, you then start here.
And it doesn't matter where you start, does
No,
it?
no, and there,
Yeah.
and then another one along there,
Yeah.
and you just keep going round
I think
the
it'd be
same.
even simpler doing the next.
Yeah, because you don't have that point. That,
Yes, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You've actually got the proper hexagon shape now.
To follow, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So when you've done the 3 rounds, you end up with what you've got
You
on
end
the
up,
table.
yeah, you end up with this one here.
Yeah.
Look, you've got your centre, you've got your first row, and then you do the same again. You can see that all the joins are there. Look, but they don't stand out. It just looks like from a distance, it looks like one piece.
The only difference to a log cabin is that the log cabin, you've got the joins are straight because you're going round a square, aren't they? And that's the only
very
thing.
often you have to think about where you're putting them,
Yes.
because very often half of it's one colour and half of it's another.
colour,
So
yeah.
there's a lot more to think about if you're
But this,
doing a
you're
log
literally
cabin.
just going round and stitching
Yeah,
your stick.
and each of the colours, I say cut into 6 strips. I would do a couple of strips at a time, and then if you get to a stage where you've got enough of the hexies for what you want to do, because there are options. I mean, you don't have to do your table runner like that. You can put them in a straight line.
Yeah.
You know, it
Hang
doesn't.
on, we're just going to that, Emma. Thank you. Yeah, so
That's the same squares, Hexies, but they're in a straight line. So if you haven't got a round table, or if you've got an oval table, you can add another one either end and change the shape that way.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you just love doing them, you've got all your own favourite fabrics, just keep going and going and going until you've got a bed
House full
quilt
of Hexies.
or a huge tablecloth, a really lovely
It'd be
big...
lovely as a tablecloth, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have to put wadding in, you just do a backing, obviously. But it's also a good one if anyone's scared of a Y seam, and for anybody that doesn't know, a Y seam is where you set something in to a V. So it's not as straightforward as that or a square.
Yeah.
But because this is so large, it's a brilliant one for someone to try for the beginning.
Okay.
I've already put this one together. Actually, I did it at home, so hopefully the seam allowance will be okay. But what you do is you need to cross your corners just there. Now, I've gone all the way round with a 1/4 inch ruler. All I've done is I've got my 1/4 inch ruler, gone all the way round and drawn a line. But I mean, you don't have to do that. If you're using a 1/4 inch foot, you can just do a little mark there and then go around here and then do a little mark there, because then that's your stitching line. But it's more important at your point, because what you're going to do is you're going to sew along there, but you're going to stop here. You're not going to carry on, because this bit is going to be turned over and then it's going to be sewn to this one. So you need this little bit free so that you can turn it. But actually I'll start from this end, because I've got stitching there, and I've put my pin. Oh no, I better not, because that'll make it difficult. Oh yeah, my foot's going that way. And obviously I don't need a 1/4 inch foot because I've sewn the line, so I'm going to sew on the line.
I suppose what you could also do is, once you've done the one from your pattern, you could make it any size. So if you wanted it in a smaller version, you could use a smaller hexie in the middle and go, or if you want it bigger, just either do a bigger hexie in the middle or an extra row and make your hexies even bigger.
Yeah. Or you can do your strips narrower.
Yeah, oh yeah.
More
I
of
suppose
them.
if I went to a smaller hexie in the middle, I'd make my strips narrower as well, because then it might look a bit out of proportion.
Right, what I'm doing is I'm lining up my needle with the point that joins just a little bit more, because I don't want to go into the bit that I've already... I'm going to do a lock stitch. This machine's got a lock stitch, but if you haven't got a lock stitch, just come forward and then do a couple of stitches back again. Actually, this foot isn't far off a 1/4 inch, is it?
No.
If you run along the side, it's a little bit off, but I mean, it's all consistency, really. If you haven't got a 1/4 inch foot and you want to go by the edge of your foot, as long as you're using the same one and you're consistent with it, that's fine. Now,
yes, exactly.
If I'm joining another one, we're going to stop again. I mean, if you're just doing a row or something like that, it doesn't really matter. But I'm stopping again at that V point. So I've sewn from that point there to that point there.
Right.
Okay.
So you don't run off to the end, you only go to where your line finishes.
No, you only go to where the two lines join.
Yeah.
So that's there. Right, now to join this one, we need this one to fold over. So this one's going to go in half, basically. I'm going to fold that one. And I do pin here, just to hold it in place, because you do want your V to be tidy there. And then that one. There. So this is the one that's already sewn, so we just got that out of the way. We're not doing anything with that at the moment.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go into that point again where the two rows meet, and do my lock stitch. Right, and then I'm going to stop. Oh, that's a bit wobbly. There we go. And then fingers crossed when we press it. You don't press the first seam, because what we want to do is we want to make sure that this centre here, I don't know whether Emma can see that, when we press it now, we can flatten this by making sure that we don't want them folded, because that is going to be nice and flat, because we've got them all turning in the same direction. Whereas if you'd have pressed that in the beginning, that one would be over there and you'd have a little lumpy bit there. So by not pressing it, we're going to push that down, and then this seam will go that way, that will go that way, and that one will go that way.
Perfect.
And that's your assembly done of that.
So that's if you're going to put all of them together before you bag it out or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do what Hannah's going to do, she's just going to make lots and lots of finished hexes and then hand whip them together like EPP almost.
Only thing I would say with that is you do need to make sure that you secure your edges well when you finish your stitching, because what you don't want to do is your stitching to come undone. So, you know, when you finish your one row, I would make sure that I only used the thread for that one row and then knot it off both ends rather than going there and there.
Yes. Did you hear that, Hannah? Yep, she heard that.
There we go, and then hopefully we'll press that there and you've got a nice flat.
Perfect.
I love this.
Yeah, and we love the wool pressing mat. Why do you like it so much?
It's solid. It's really solid.
And also, you don't have to. I went on and on yesterday about using it with steam. You don't have to use it with steam. Look, because you're not using steam.
I rarely use steam.
Yeah.
Basically, because up in my sewing room, I've got so much fabric. I've got a dehumidifier up there, but I just think I don't want to introduce any moisture. I don't want to go up there and find I've got mouldy fabric.
Oh, no.
There we go. So you've got a nice flat point.
Perfect. Brilliant.
There we go.
Thank you very much indeed.
Right.
Now you're back in and out. Now the menu was wrong, wasn't it? You've got your prosperity chickens
I have,
with
yes.
you.
I forgot to bring the samples in.
Oh yeah,
I'll bring them in with me.
But it's we're mainly making the
the little trap, because we can move, can't we? Soon we can move around and go travelling.
We can hug people on Monday.
Oh, I know. Becky does a lot of she used to do a lot of festivals and follow bands and things, and she spends a lot of time on trains.
Oh, okay.
So she did this, and we sat down and said, well, what is it you take with you? And everything's actually secured down.
Oh, okay.
You know, because if you're sat there and you're on your own, because she goes a lot of places on her own, and someone next to you says, just go, you're having to stand up, get down, stand up. So you don't want lots of loose stuff.
No, of course.
So yeah, everything's secure.
And also, everything is included in the kit, right? So the little, not reversible, the tape measure, retractable tape measures in there, the little scissors in there. There's even sand in the kit to put in your pin cushion. We'll talk more about that in an hour's time, but thank you for that. Right, okay, so this hour, if you want this bundle, which is the one that Alison was just showing us, we get the pattern and you get the 13 fat quarters. The which one? Okay, we started with a limited number of these anyway, so this is now very limited, lots in baskets. This is a brand new fabric which I will be launching in the next hour. So you get 13 fat quarters plus your pattern, £54.99.
John, on the back of that packet, it tells you what you need for your... Yeah, it's not on the back of the instructions.
Yeah, 'cause you put something
it's
else.
an actual leaflet.
Oh,
It tells you if you want to buy wadding and backing, it tells you how much.
Oh, okay, perfect. That's there. All there. All perfect. Brilliant. Lovely. Instructions on their own. 2/3 of the stock of these have gone already, £9.99. Brand spanking new today. Yeah, now if you did get the instructions on their own, we've got some other fat quarters you might want to use. I've got this one first. Starling, which are Tula Pink Starling fat quarters. Now you get 16 in here. You only need 13 for the pattern. 16 of these. Starling, $69.99 fat quarters. Then I've also got Goldfish. which are this colour range. Same print of fabrics. You've got the stripes and the spots and your geodes and your swallows and your hexes and everything in there. $69.99. Back in stock today. Now, I love this one. I love this one here. Tula Pink solid colours. Now, you get more in here. You get 22 in here. Look at the price. I know.
Hannah's backing.
Yeah, Hannah's backing. That's gone. And I don't mean Emma when she's singing a song, going shoo up, dee wop, be like that. $59.99. Everything else from this hour is underneath us on the... Wait, oh, something more? Oh, solid colours is backing. Okay. It's all right. Grey first. $3.49. Now, these are not extra wide. You don't need an extra wide. But I've got extra wide backing, I think, in 1 hour today. But you don't need extra wide backing in this to do these hexes. So this is your 44 inches wide, dark grey. If you want to do the, like Alison's done on there, if you want to do the whole, do the 7 hexes and then do the whole backing, this is a lovely grey for that. We've also got it in orange. Any colour that you choose. These are just ones Hannah's picked for you this morning. Orange. Orange. Now the next one's a pattern. Next one's a splodge. I think we call this mixer. At $3.99 for half a metre. Remember, that's jade, that one. Jade cotton mixer. I've also got cream. See that one on the website? $3.49. And seeded, natural seeded cotton, which looks like vanilla ice cream. Also available on the website, but here it is, $3.49. Ice cream's not available on the website. Remember, there's thermalan underneath us. There's also the queen size polyester, because you use 3 different. So if you were just going to make it once, which one would you use? Oh, put you on the spot now.
80-20. I like 80-20.
Yeah.
It's my go-to, really.
80-20. This is the early bird this morning. It's absolutely flying out. You buy it by the half metre. It's 244 centimetres wide. It's beautiful. It's 8% cotton, 20% polyester. And you buy it by the half metre. It's £1 off today for half metre, which doesn't sound very much, but if you buy 4 units, 2 metres, you've saved £4, haven't you? Okay. After the break, I am launching this fabric, brand new Moda fabric. It's beautiful. We're launching this. We've got fat quarters. We've got a 10-inch layer cake. We've got a 5-inch charm pack. And the pre-cut companion book is back in stock. And I've got these 13 fabrics by the half metre as well. So, actually, you could buy this and put that on the back if you wanted to as well, couldn't you? Anyway, don't go anywhere. We will see you in 3 minutes from now. Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
Hi, I'm Debbie Harris, and I'm so excited to be one of the new guest designers here on Sewing Street. I live and work in Melton Mowbray in Leicestershire, where I run my own knitting and sewing business called Mabel and Deb. I specialise in sewing and knitting and crocheting, and I've been doing all of those three things from being a little girl when my mum taught me all things knitting, crochet and sewing. Started off just crocheting little chain stitches and granny squares, and then actually patchwork sewing little hexagons, and they're still my favourite shape to sew now. I used to be a school teacher. For over 20 years I was teaching in classrooms. I just had the knitting and the crochet and sewing as a background hobby, but now I get to do this as my job, and I'm absolutely passionate about it and really want to share all that passion and excitement with you guys. A tip that I think is worth sharing with you is always use quality materials. So whether that's your fabrics or your threads or wool, the difference in the quality of your materials can really make a difference to your finished project. And always use the right tools, so whether it's a rotary cutter or a pair of scissors that are specially made for that job, that too can make all the difference. My claim to fame in 2020 was being one of the winners of the Great British Make Off here on Sewing Street when I did my debut sewing demonstration in November last year. And it was just a wonderful experience, and I'm so excited to be here on my Sewing Street journey with you all, bringing you lots of tips, techniques, and looking forward to doing lots of exciting projects with you throughout the year. So lovely to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again. If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Look at all of these. Look at all of these fat quarters. It's a brand spanking new range from Moda. Oh, this book's back in stock. Booking back in stock. Look at them. These are the fat quarter bundles. Now, I'm showing you these first because half the stock has already gone on pre-order. So hang on. Let me just tidy the table. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're reminiscent of autumn days, big woolly jumpers and friendly laughter. Yeah, I was the same. I was cider at a festival, you know. But anyway, cider, I suppose, when you pick the apples, isn't it? So, but look. There's the florals, the big florals. There's the little florals. There's the, I don't think I can use that word. Inca inspired. Then you've got the lovely diamonds. Then you've got the wheat sheaves. Then you've got the sprigs of flowers. Then you've got the snowstorm. Then you've got these beautiful grunge patterns in here. Then you've got more flowers here. And then you've got geometric down here. All of that for £159.99. There are 40 fat quarters in there. That's a huge fat quarter bundle. Split pay, three payments of £53.33. Oh, it's the same as mannequin, isn't it? Adjustable. Oh, aren't they beautiful? These, I'd love these. Now, I haven't got all of these available by the half metre. I've got a selection of them by the half metre. They're lovely, aren't they? Okay, look, more people in baskets than I've got stock of this. I just haven't. These are gorgeous, aren't they? Look. Now, they're not available by the half metre. They're only available in here, in the 10-inch and the 5-inch. But anyway, I've got to pack those away if they... Make sure you check out your baskets, please. Beautiful. Right, very quickly. So which way should we go now? The 10-inch square? No, it's up to you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've got the whole range in 10-inch, I've got the whole range in 5-inch, and then I've got 13 of those fabrics by the half metre. I've also got the book, remember, that doesn't go with this, it's just a fantastic book for pre-cuts that's always flown out and it's back in stock now. Right, so here's the 10-inch square. You get 40 pieces in here. They're all 10-inch squares. There we go, there we go. Right, right, you have a look at that one first. Yeah, I've got to get my finger grips. Ah! I'm all right. These aren't actually mine, but never mind. Oh, you see how. Right, are you ready? Emma says she was born ready. Right, ready? There we go. Oh! Aren't they beautiful? I love that one. I'd like that in a wallpaper. I've called that one Snowstorm, but it's more like Dalmatian. Geometric. There's your diamonds. There's your flowers. There's your grunge. There's your... I'm calling those wheat sheaths, but actually they could be... What's it called? What do you call the thing that's on the end of a curtain rail? Anyway, look, flowers, diamonds, more flowers, big flowers, grunge. I'm calling that one grunge. I'm not sure if it is though. Then we're going to the mustard tones. Look, these are beautiful, aren't they? So you get 40 pieces in here. Some are repeated. That geometric one's nice. And that diamond one is beautiful, isn't it? Then you've got more grunge. Then you've got your Inca inspired. Then you've got your flowers and your ditzy. Oh, isn't that lovely? Then you've got your other flowers. The background colour here is lovely, isn't it? What colour would you call that? It's not teal, is it? It's kind of dark peacock, isn't it? Look, aren't they beautiful? That's nice, isn't it? And you've got your geometric again. More diamonds. It's never ending, look. Oh, no, it's ended. Hang on, I can't get that last one. Can't get that last grunge. There we go. 30. Now, that's not even £1 each. You get 40. You get 40 in there. 33.99 for that. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, hang on. Finials. Thank you, Collector Northumberland. Finials. Do I know you, Collector in Northumberland? Well, no, because we get a Collector in Northumberland come up a lot, but never has a name on it, does it? I just wondered. Okay, I'm going to do the book next, because it's back in stock. It's all right, Emma will sort it out. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just doing this because otherwise we'll be here for hours waiting for Emma to tidy up afterwards. There we go. She always picks the most difficult hour to pack away. Right, this book is back in stock. The Quilters 10-inch. So if you just bought that 10-inch square, it's Jenny Doan and the team at Missouri Star Quilters. Oh, thank you, Carol. Carol says it's a finial. Shazia says, love your colourful shirt. Julie says, finial, John, good morning. Oh, you see, everyone knows that for me. Right, shall we open the book? Quilters 10-inch square pre-cut companion always sells out, which is very popular, isn't she, Jenny Doan? How much is it? Oh, for $8.99. That's good. Right, content, squares and straight lines, simple triangles, triangles with a spin, star shapes, more fun shapes. Jenny. Right, here we go. Tips and techniques. We haven't got the table's been moved again, hasn't it? Were people in here yesterday? Grand adventures. Slice of life. We all need that. Oh, now isn't it funny? I've just seen a shirt pattern look very like that. Flying geese diamonds. Half and half. This is if you buy your 10-inch layer cake and don't know what to do with it. These are all based on 10-inch layer cakes. Tranquil triangles. Disappearing pinwheel. So what? It's called arrow. Okay, but then you've also got the churn dash in the disappearing pinwheel. Then you've got royal wedding, English garden, star shapes, disappearing hourglass. Hannah. Hannah's very familiar with that one. Hourglass. Oh, she doesn't understand that one. Freestyle. Starburst. She's an apple shape. It's not her fault. She's an apple shape, she says. Pins and paws. Oh, look. Sail away quilts. There's loads in here for your $8.99, isn't there? Snail trail. Totally tulips from Amsterdam. Right. Lovely little book for $8.99. Fantastic buy. Loads of inspiration. How much? Quarter of stock has gone already. You don't have to have a 10. You don't have to have a 10-inch square to do it. You can do it from half a metre or a fat quarter. It's just that she's based it all on a 10-inch square to give you inspiration. Half the stock of the layer cake has gone as well already. Crack, it's only just gone 10 past. Oh, $8.99. Have you still not touched the cakes in the tin? You're doing very well. I thought today would be the day you both broke. Yeah, I know. It's only day 2. Pauline, hi John, I've made the tulip quilt and cushion from Jenny Doan book from Pauline in Durham. Oh, Pauline, I'd love to see it. You've got a picture. Can't send them there, Pauline. You have to email them in. How lovely. Okay, you know the fat quarter bundle I just showed you with 40 pieces, only 3 left. Oh, keep coming in for that book. Lots of people waiting. Lots of people on the phone line. Well, you see, if you're watching on Facebook Live, you're only just seeing the book now. That's what it is. Lots of people have suddenly arrived on the phone lines, suddenly come in on the phone lines. Lovely, isn't it? On the ring binder there. So look. Lovely and flat. Hannah likes her cookery books to be like that. I love Jenny Doan. Met her at Festival of Quilts. Julie, so did I. So did I. You know Jane Alcock, right? Who's like no nonsense, isn't she? No nonsense, Jane Alcock, right? And she suddenly went into this like kind of fangirl sort of mode. And she was like, get my camera like this. And Jenny Doan came over. And I've never seen Jenny Alcock say, can I have my picture taken with you? And she had an entourage of people behind her. And Jenny Doan came to me and she said, I believe you're the English equivalent of me. That's what she said to me. $8.99. Keep going through for that. Keep going through for that. We'll let you know. Half the stock's gone already. And we got it in thinking we'd have it around for a long time. Five-inch charm pack. Maybe you like the collection. Just want a little taster of each one. So you get 42 in here. They're all 100% cotton, obviously. Obs. Are we ready? Oh, it's in the same order as the charm pack. They must have cut them out at the same time. Nice, aren't they lovely for EPP? Little projects. Flying geese, half square triangles. Foundation paper piecing. They're lovely, aren't they? I love those. Finials. Hannah likes the geometric. I love that one. I think that would look lovely as a wallpaper. Mind you, so would that one. Love the grunge fabric as borders. Beautiful. Oh. Lovely. Beautiful. 42 you get in there. 42 5-inch squares you get there. Oh. I know, Elliot's just walked in, put his hands on his hips. Looks like a little fat teapot. Oh, we like teapots, Elliot. What are you looking for, my lovely? Oh, there's one. I know where there's one. I've seen one this morning. The extension cable. Shh, quietly, please. I am live on air. Are they making you move your desk to the further in the corner then? Yeah, it looks nice today. Oh, they've already told me I look like an advert for washing powder. Have you found it? No, I don't want him to creep in, thank you. He's not allowed within a metre of me. Get off! He's creeping, he's creeping. Look. Oh, he's gone again. Who's that in the yellow dress? Oh, I just saw a yellow dress go by now. It's very busy in here these days, isn't it? $14.99 this. Thank you. Oh, see, Elliot likes the shirt. Hannah and Allison Maryon hate it. They think I'm advertising soap powder, or I look like one of those, what does she call it, little fiddly toy? A fidget spinner. And that's a toy, apparently, not a person. Right. Thank you, Alison. Enjoyed the demo as always. Crazy Lorraine, you're a bit late. That's just in the other room having cake. Oh, I see they're chatting to each other. Sorry. And then Jean says, Jenny Doan's books are the best. Straight to the point, clear and concise. She is brilliant. Thank you, Jean. Oh, I see. I thought Crazy Lorraine was talking to me, but she's actually talking to Allison Maryon. $14.99. More people in baskets than I've got stock. Well done if you got that. Let's do some of the fabrics by the half meters. How many of the fat quarters have I got left? 2 of the fat quarter bundle left. That's all now. There it is, and you get it on split pay. It's beautiful. That's all the fabrics in there. All the fabrics arranged in there. Okay, let's go on to the half meters. Let's just sort these out then. So we've got the flowers, diamonds, big flowers, finials. Oh, right, okay, so this is the whole range that I've got for half meters. Have I got a mega bundle? I haven't, have I? No. So they're all now by the half meter. So if you want to buy 3 meters for a frock, or you know what I mean, you've got another project you've got in mind, this is it now. Yeah, there are several flowers. Okay, we'll go to these first. They're the 5 different colours we have in these flowers. Okay, this one's blue. Nice, isn't it? Obviously, that's just half of it. It's 44 inches wide, machine washable, 100% cotton. It's called Harvest Love, this one. Moda, Cider, Floral Blue, they've called it. That, they might all be called Harvest Love. Oh, hang on, there's a quote on the side. Oh, this one's got a sticker on it. What number's this blue one? Hang on, 181. Let's take that. There you go. Grow laughter and harvest love. That's the quote on this one. Lo says, how dare they have a go at your shirt? Yes, exactly, Lo. Exactly. Oh, Jan's messaging about it. John, I love your shirt. The shape's linked together rather like the card trick quilt block. That's what I meant it to be look like. It's not personal, no. Other soap pads are available. I can only have non-biological because I'm very sensitive. Have you noticed on the washing powder pods advert that all the people look like they've gone through the wash too? All muddy, and when they put clean white t-shirts on, their whole body is clean. Oh, I didn't notice. I never watched the adverts. Did you say there was another thing? Oh, next fabric, next fabric. That's what I'm here for. Get on with it, John, she's saying. Which colour? Well, I'll do that one I've already unfolded, this one here. Pink, they've called this one. It's definitely, well, it's got, no, it's a salmon pink, isn't it, the background? And salmon out of a tin always looks pink, doesn't it? No, orange. It's got, it kind of feels a little bit oriental to me. Just get my meaning. Do you get me? £7.49 for half metre. You can have as much as you want as long as it's by the half metre. It's cut off the bolt for you. I think the management has separated me and Hannah. Yeah. Well, I've got fewer shifts with her next month. Oh, apparently Hannah's requested it. Well, we don't know that, but we like seeing you in your little frocks at the weekend. Moda Cider Floral in pink, this one. Can I just hold this one up? Because I'm thinking the pattern may not. Oh, yes, look, it's nice. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like... Now, when you see it close to, you see there's no distinct pattern, is there? But then when you come away again, it's kind of got a wavy, liney zigzag to it, hasn't it? And it's lovely, that one. They are calling this one pink, and it's by no means pink. It's like a soft coral orange, this one. Oh, paprika. That's what colour it is. So there is some pink. When you mix it, there is some pink in there. It's paprika, that one. Coming at you. Next one is, it's got kind of a biscuit background. They'll have called it green, I'm sure. Do you want the number? Oh, they've called it brown. There you go. It's lovely. You see, I wouldn't call it brown, would you? Well, I wouldn't even call those leaves brown there. Hello, John. Do you have water-soluble thread, please? If not, could the buying team get some, as it's used a lot of the time in the mini quilt book projects? Oh, is it Ange? Ian's next door. I'll ask. Have they got the telly on next door? Oh, okay. I'll shout through the door in the next break. Invisible. What's it called? Water-soluble thread. Oh, imagine if you made a whole frock out of it, though, and then put it in the wash. That'd be so depressing. Anyway, this is lovely. Okay. One with the with blue flowers or with cream flowers. Blue flowers, right? This one's called White. This is the most popular so far. Got blue, coral, gold, mustard. Thank you, Christine. She loves my shirt, Hannah. £7.49. 2 new ones arrived yesterday. I should be waiting. Well, have they got what? Your face on them? No. Actually, I could do that. I could get socks with your face on them. No. I only wear black socks, you know that. £7.49. I don't think you can have 2 people's face on unless there's a picture of them both taken together. Yeah. Oh, I think Emma's on my shift. It's only you that's not on my shift. What's this one called then? It's what? Hang on, we've already had one pink one. They're both called pink, so take a note. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Oh no. Hannah, you get back, get ready to come on in. I've got hiccups. £7.49 for half a metre. Okay, that's the last one of that, the floral collection there. Now I've got a picture that was it Pauline? Has done from the book. Oh, Pauline, they're lovely, look. The tulip block that's in this book. Hang on, what page was it on? Can't find it now. I thought it was at the back, the tulips. Oh, now how strange is that? Hang on. So from the book, oh, there it is, right at the back, totally tulips. So do we see Pauline's picture? Can I have a look at it again? Yeah, go on. That's lovely, isn't it? So you've done a quilt and a cushion. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you. And that's from this book. Right, carrying on with the fabrics. My filials. Yep. Okay, so I got this in 3 colours. Blue, yellow, and orange. They're lovely, aren't they? Because you're thinking 1920s, that's why. Right, okay, where are we going next? Blue first. That's lovely. Now remember, we're buying this, you're selling it. I'll start again. You can buy this by the half metre, but you don't have to have just half metre. You can have as much as you want, but we cut it off the bolt for you. Look at that. It reminds me of the Alec Guinness film, The White Suit, which disintegrates over time. Oh, Maureen. Does that mean they're just in their pants at the end? Anyway, look. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'll put my hand in so you can see the shape of the size of the print. Blue, apple, leaf. Oh, leaf, they called it leaf. Apple leaves, they've called those. $7.49. Oh, no, what? Okay, Jenny, you're blocked. She says, hi, John. The design on your shirt looks like the Brent Council logo. They love that, Jenny. You've tickled them in the gallery. Thank you. Oh, they're Googling it now to have a look. Am I doing yellow or orange next, please? Orange. Is it really? And is it multicoloured as well? Oh, it is! Jenny, it is. We can't show it on air. You'll have to Google Brent Council. It is the Brent Council sign. Now, Brent Council, there was a big scandal about them years ago, wasn't there? Anyway, here's the orange one. It's more subtle, this one. No, Lo, this isn't the shirt you got me. What happened was Lo bought me, actually the shirt I wore yesterday with the 1950s people on it, Lo bought me that one as a gift, and I messaged her saying, I've already got that shirt, but I've bought these 6 new ones. Which one would you like? And this was one of them. You didn't choose this one, Lo. No, you didn't choose this one. This was this was a present from Brent Council. This was. Okay, moving on. And then we've got it in the mustard or the yellow. You see their leaves, they're apple leaves. They're not filials at all. They're leaves from the apple tree. Cider, of course. It's all to do with cider, isn't it? £7.49. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Now, diamonds. Only got the 2 diamonds available by the half metre. It's called white and excuse me, orange. Go white first. It's not white. Lovely. I think that's... Look at the insides of the diamonds. They're all different colours. Loads of this one went into baskets in pre-order. If you're fasting, you should really be drinking lots of water, Hannah. £7.49 for half a metre. That's lovely. I think that's beautiful, that one. Then it comes in like the kind of terracotta. They've called it orange, but it's more like a terracotta, soft terracotta colour. Oh, it's lovely, though. It's nice. Most popular fabric so far in this collection is the floral on white, which I'll show you again in a second. It's nice though, isn't it, that one? Where are you? There. Beautiful. Is it? I'm not sure who's in charge of buying. Is it Ian or Paul? Oh, it's Paul that does the buying. I don't think he's... I'll have to tell Ian to give Paul a message. Right, hit this one. Most popular by far of this collection. Most popular. Still got some more to show you, though. Still got 3 more fabrics to show you. 100% cotton, machine washable. Pretty, though, isn't it? Put my hand in so you can see the pattern. Okay, right. Now, which one do you go to next? So the yellow. This is only comes in this way. What is wrong with my brain today? It only comes this colourway. In the fat quarter bundle, and the others comes in several, but we've only got it in this colourway by the half metre. £7.49 for half a metre. It's nice, isn't it? What colour have we called? Oh, yellow. You see, I want to call it wheat. Wheat, that's what I'd call this. Oh, so it's a bit early. Allison Maryon Allison just came back in. Bit eager, isn't she? I've got this in 2 colourways. aqua, and green. Go green first. Very dark bottle green. Remember, grow laughter, harvest love. There you go. Oh, daffodil. Well, they're the strangest looking daffodils I've ever seen. So also, it's meant to be autumn. Isn't it? Everything about this collection is autumn. So I don't know why daffodil, that's not daffodil. That can't be their name for it, surely. No, this one's called, oh no. Oh, I missed a bit of the quote out. It's plant smiles, grow laughter, harvest love. That's the mantra that Elliot lives by. What do you need now? You just want to move your desk in here. That'd be easier. Next one, aqua. Aqua? Oh, he's looking for a Christmas tree now. I think he's really lost it. Elliot, what flower does this remind you of? It's a flower that comes out in autumn, apparently. It's a daffodil. No, I know, thank you. He says, no, it's not. Lovely colour. I think the colour's beautiful. Reminds me of a Liberty Blue, this one. Who? Oh. 7.49. Okay, that's all of the fabrics by the half metre. In fact, that's the whole. Let's just have a quick recap, shall we? So they're my half metres, most popular being the white floral. No, I'm not going to go through them. How are we doing with the fat quarter bundle? Okay, there's one left and loads of people got it in their baskets. There's one left and loads you got it in your basket. Oh, I love these. I love these. I love these. Beautiful, aren't they? They do this in a red, in a dark red. That's in one of the quilt bundles we do. Anyway, so there's one left and several people got it in their baskets. The 10-inch layer cake. There are only 3 of these left. Brand spanking new today. And then we've got a 5-inch charm pack. Oh, no, I think they sold out, haven't they? Okay, my bad. Okay, we brought more to start with. I thought they're very popular, though. What day is that? On Sunday, Hannah and I have got a show called Moda Surprise. No? What is it called? Moda Mayhem with John and Hannah's picks. And some brand new things in there as well, but I'd stay late and pick my favourites yesterday. Well, I didn't have to stay late. After the show, I got trapped in the gallery choosing my... Oh, have I? Right, now it's a heads up. On Sunday at 12 o'clock, you know the gorgeous tapestry fabrics, some of which we used in Angela's bag the other day. We've got those brand new on Sunday at 12 o'clock. Don't know why I tell you Sunday. It's only Tuesday, isn't it, today? What day? Wednesday. I'm off for 2 days now. I don't know. I've got no haircut to have, no jabs to have done this week. I'm gonna meet Rue at some point. Yeah. Rue is, you know our friend Cherry, who had a baby just before Vix had her baby. Reuben, he is, short for, Rue for short. I'm meeting him this week. Well, he was born, wasn't he born in December? Christmas. It was week before Christmas because I delivered his blanket on on Boxing Day. And I didn't deliver him, but I delivered his shawl on Boxing Day to his house, to his mum's house. Excuse me. Anyway, $14.99. Right, so that's it for the Moda. For the Moda time being. Oh, got a little book. Not quite sure what I've done with. Oh, there it is. Back in stock for the first time. Oh, it's you making all that noise. I couldn't hear you. I could hear her. Yeah. Anyway, $8.99. You had that sweatshirt on yesterday. You got something to tell me? $8.99. That's Neil, everybody, by the way. Neil is in the building. Wearing the same sweatshirt, but he said that's his clothes for this week. $8.99. £8, just for a while. £8.99. Beautiful book, this. It's got so many inspirational tips and everything on so many different blocks. You're getting loads and loads of tips in there. Do you still do the pop-in? Princess says, do I still do the pop-in shop? I'm on the committee still, but I haven't done a shift for ages. I mean, I do 18 days here. Then I've got pavers to do, and I've got my Simply Sewing magazine article to do. Not enough. Not enough. And now that I can hug people, mind you, I won't be going around the village hugging people. I don't know, lot of them won't be too keen on that. Especially as an awful, during lockdown, a lot of people have moved and new people have moved in. There's 8 sold signs down. Our village is just one road. And there's 8, so they're moving away from me, are they? Thanks. $8.99. Right. You saw these. Are we doing these? You saw these in the last hour. There's some left, right? They're not brand new, but they're brand new back in again. We've had them. They sold out. They're back in stock. So I've got Starling first. These are Tula Pink fat quarters. Ooh. Now, Hannah, Emma, these will be really difficult to put away when you do these later. There we go. I love this pattern. So you get fat quarters. There are 16 of them in here. So that's your starburst. Then you've got your toile. Then you've got your minerals. But now normally minerals are only black and white, but she's coloured them in on this one. Then you've got your hexes. Oh, that's a fewer than 20 of these bundles already. There's your hexes in yellow with turquoise and in green with pink. There's your minerals again in the green. There's your tent. I want to call it tent stripe. Is that right? Yeah, tent stripe. Then you got your pom-pom. Now, is that guava? I could be. Then you got your minerals. And minerals again in a brighter blue. Then you got your toile. Then you got your tent stripes. Then you got your pom-poms. They're lovely the way they work together, aren't they? Then you got more minerals. Then you got more hexes. Oh, that's nice. That's like midnight, isn't it? That's your toile. $69.99 will get you 16 fat quarters. We love Tula. We love Tula fabrics. They're good quality and beautiful, beautiful. The colours are so pure on a Tula. Every Tula fabric. And she doesn't use any brown. She never used any brown. So that one was called Starling. This one is called Goldfish. Now, Goldfish is Hannah's favourite. She loves these colours. So, again, we have the Starburst, which is the swallows and stars and the moons and everything, in kind of an apricot. Then we've got the minerals in the orange. We've got the étoile in pink and orange. We've got the hexes in pink and orange. Oh, that one's nice. Vibrant, vibrant. Then you've got your pom-poms. Tent stripes. And the thing is about Tula is if you buy these and you've already got Tula in your stash at home, they go. They match beautifully. So there's minerals in like a mustard. There's pom-poms. Look, I love the way she does that. Pom-poms and tent stripes. Oh, that's my ultimate favourite of this collection. Love, 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 love that. Oh, they're nice. Hexes in the yellow. Etoile, oh, that's nice. Lime, I'd call that one. Mineral. Then you've got your, I think that's guava again, isn't it? Then you've got your pom-poms and your tent stripes for $69.99. 16 fat quarters in there. Yeah. No. Will things in the studios change with the lifting of some of the restrictions? Jackie, Jackie, the only thing that's going to change is the guest will still be there and I'll still be here and we won't stand next to each other like we used to at Zone Quarter. But we can now start, because you know how we've been in distinct bubbles, which has been ever so unfair. I know I tease Hannah about it, but as you know, I work every single weekend. So Hannah and Emma, who are supposed to be in my bubble, means they have to work every single weekend. And they're young, they've got lives to lead. Emma's got a boyfriend. Hannah hasn't. She hasn't? You haven't, have you? She doesn't officially have a boyfriend. No? Yeah? Yep. At $69.99. $69.99. So that's the only thing that'll change, Jackie. And there'll be more. A lot of people in the office have been working from home, so they'll start doing a few days, like today, like Neil and Hayley are in, and Jess is in, and Ian's in the main office, yeah. Right, now the one I would buy from Tula is this. This is what I'd buy. I'm not going to open it because there's no point because they're all plains, but look at the colour range in here. This is what I mean about if you've already got a... We've never had this before. It's brand new, right? We've never had this before, but if you've got any Tula pink in your stash, this will go with it. And look at the price. You get 22 in here for $59.99. I know. Jackie, we won't be hugging each other. No, because we're not friends. We're not friends or family, so you can only hug friends and family. And Hannah said she's on day 2 of her fasting diet, right? She'll be so skinny she'll fall out of a hug. Oh, I did. Everybody laughed. $59.99. I have to, you see, but I said to her the other day, when she came in the other day, there's definitely something, isn't there, Emma? She's definitely looks fresher, slimmer. She what? Anyway, she did look good. I love your shirt, John, but then you'd look good in a black bin bag. Oh, June, you're too kind. I look better in a black bin bag normally. With it over my face, you mean. $59.99. I don't condone that. Don't try that at home. Half the stock of these gone brand new today. Brand spanking new today. Oh, very quickly. Why very quickly? It's still 1:45 on my clock. There's something wrong with this clock, isn't it? Because when we came in this morning, Emma went, I'm here too early. Because the clock in here was still going, but it was like half an hour behind. Hannah hadn't arrived by then. This is the non-slip Stripology Squared Mini. Very, very, very popular if you do lots of little squaring off and things like that. Make your own charm packs. You can cut strips. You can cut your triangles. You can do all sorts of things with this. You've got lots and lots and lots of them to do. £36.99. Of course, it's Creative Grid, so it's non-slip. And it's designed by Gudrun, who did the big Stripology. Very, very popular, this. Oh. Linda. Good for beginners. I have problem cutting straight. I tell you what, Linda. Was it Linda? Linda, I do as well. Lots of people do. Yeah, just learning, just getting muscle memory. Cutting straight lines. I've sold everything. Okay. Oh, we've got things to do. She's not telling us what they are, but we've got things to do. I've got my wool pressing mats. They're over there. These we got in yesterday, right? And they are so popular, I can't tell you. This is a wool pressing mat. It's compressed wool. It retains the heat and the steam if you're using steam, making pressing easy, conveniently portable. You can pin directly into them. They're perfect news to use next to your sewing machine. Well, it's what Allison Maryon, someone said, what do you love about it? Well, it's so firm. That's why. It's 90% wool and 10% polyester. And they're just brilliant. They will smell if you steam on them to begin with. I can take those off now. They will smell because it'll smell like an Afghan coat in the rain in the 1970s, early 1970s. It's because it's wool. It's because it's all wool, compressed. A lot of people go, oh, I don't need one of those. I don't need one of those. And then they use it, and they're just amazed by how brilliant they are. £52.99. This is the larger one, the 12 by 18 inch one, which is the one now. Victoria Peake messaged in, didn't she, saying she's got this one, and she said, buy this one, it's brilliant. And then Allison Maryon was watching yesterday, saying, oh, keep those, I'll use those on my show tomorrow. Demanded to use them. Oh, just jumped a little bit then, didn't it? £52.99. And then I've got the baby one if you want to try out, or if you just do little projects. 8.5 by 8.5, because this is brilliant if you're just doing little projects. Or you just want to try it out, see if it actually works. £22.99. Good to have just with your little mini iron on, and get your little iron rest that we had on the show yesterday in the pink or the purple or the green or the blue. £22.99. I'm just going to show you this coming up in the next hour. I know on the menu it says Prosperity Chickens. They will have sold out because they'll fly out. And I've sent in pictures of my Prosperity Chickens. Anyway, this is what we're going to do. This is the Becky Mutton travel sewing kit, isn't it? Look. We will talk about the Prosperity Chickens, don't worry, but just in case. They weren't demoed that long ago. So in here, look, you get your scissors, you get your retractable tape measure. Everything you need is in there. The sand to go in your pin cushion is in there as well. Everything you need is in the kit. That's coming up in the next hour. We've got them in that colour. These are the two brand new colours. And then this is the return of that colour as well. So that's all coming up after the break. We'll see you in a few minutes from now.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
Hello everyone, my name's Cara Ackerman and I'm absolutely delighted to be here at Sewing Street. I actually originated from Hertfordshire, then went down to Hampshire and then it ended up in the East Midlands. I've been in the East Midlands for about 40 years now, which seems crazy, but 36 of those I actually worked with DMC Creative World, which was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. And then I decided to go freelance and that's how I got introduced to Sewing Street. I love doing anything to do with textiles, so embroidery, cross stitch, patchwork, done a bit of quilting, bag making, toy making. Oh goodness, there's loads and loads of things. What I love doing is just trying something new, and I think one of the tips is don't be frightened of trying something new. You always learn from it, and you know, don't be scared of making mistakes either. We all learn from the mistakes that we make. Little bit about me that you might not know, and that's a bit of a surprise. I once went to the garden party down at Buckingham Palace, the Queen's garden party, for some work that I did with Marie Curie. I was so lucky to go there, and just a wonderful time. So I hope to see more of you on Sewing Street, and I hope to try lots of new crafts with you. So see you again soon. Bye-bye.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Allison Maryon is back. Now, I've got to do these straight away, first of all, because they're absolutely flying out. And I don't mean flying out. They're absolutely selling so quickly. We have Prosperity Chickens. They've been on before. What date were they on last time? Oh, she's muttering over there already. Oh, now I thought this was an open one you'd give me here. This one's all stapled up.
Yeah, just open it. No, it's all right.
Okay.
The one I brought in.
Yeah. 27th of April is when we demoed these. So I've got yeah, floral, which is this one. I'll show you this one. So what you get in here is you get, oh, should we have a look at the finished thing? Got a picture of the finished thing, sorry, in case you haven't seen it before. They're a thing in India, I've got them at home as well, where you hang, oh, you didn't take a picture, Emma. Oh. Anyway, so what you get in here is you get some blue floral, you get some yellow dot, you get some pink floral, you get red felt, you get your string, you get your instructions, you get a bell on the bag, Do not throw that away. You get the bell on the bag. Oh, hang on, you have to move the toilet roll. Just move the blue roll off your desk. In the middle of the shop. Brilliant. There you go. There they are. There's the finished thing. So these are the floral ones. And you also get this in your kit, right? I'm not going to open it because it's full of the beads and the buttons and everything like that you need for it. So that is £15.99. You make 3 Prosperity Chickens. Show the picture again. There they are. So they're the ones on the right-hand side of your picture. You can make 3. So you make a pink one, a yellow one, and a blue one. Did you get any stuffing in there, Alison? No, you just need a little bit of toy stuffing. Little bit of toy stuffing, that's fine. Okay, and then the other colourway Yeah, people are multi-buying because you make them longer, right? Or I've got this to show you in a second, right? Now in here, I don't want to open this bag. This is the other row of them, which is red. So you get a red floral. You get a red gingham, and then you get a kind of blotchy looking one. $15.99. Again, you get the beads, you get the string, you get the felt, you get the fabric. All you need is a little bit of toy stuffing. Half the stock went on pre-order. There, have you got that picture? There it is. There it is. There's a picture of those three. Now, what we said last time, I think, was if you cut out really carefully, you can get more chickens out, but you'll need to buy extra beads, right? So if you want to just buy one kit and make it, and the bell on the bag, don't forget, this little bag here. Now, have your mum and dad have to do super quick packing of bags this week?
Yeah.
These will fly out. These are going to fly out. In this bag is everything you need, like your buttons and your beads and everything like that for the kit. $3.99. $3.99. So if you buy one of the kits, I mean, you could buy two of the kits and have it twice as long. What this is about to sell out. That's about to sell out. So could you ring your mum and get her to start stuffing more bags for us? That's sold out. That's sold out. That's sold out. Right, have a look at I've got my own thing now. I haven't made these. These have come from India. These are my... Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay. All on one. I was going to do a surprise. Don't worry. So we've done the chickens in the middle, and then I've got the camels on the left, and I've got the elephants on the right. But the prosperity chickens are there on my dining room door. I'm still waiting for them all to work. Right, now... So please be careful because they will have sold out by the end of the hour. The beads have gone and the chicken sets will have gone. Right, we'll talk a little bit about them later on if we've got time. But what we're going to start with is Becky's Travel Sewing Kit. So now I've got this in 3 different colourways. We have got it in... Which one do you want to do first? Pink first. Brand new colourway, most popular one today. Right, so here we go. I'll explain all of that in a second. We'll explain all that in a second when I go over to Alison. But here we go. So you get felt, you get needles, you get pins, you get fabric, you get wadding, you get a little bag of goodies in here, you get a little bag of goodies. Are you sure this is the open one?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm allowed to open these?
Yeah,
I'm
allowed
to open these, right. So in this, oh, there you go. Don't open this one because that's sand. Don't open that one. And there's a warning, do not open it near your sewing machine. But Alison will tell you about that in a minute. Yeah, and then in here, you get now I told you get everything you need, didn't I? So in here, you get your scissors, you get your retractable tape measure, you get your Hexie papers, you get your ribbon, you get your button, and you get your button, and you get your skein of variegated thread. Now, will they change or are they all those colours? They're all those colours. They will not, because with some of them, we say they're random, don't we? Whereas this is exactly what you will get in this kit. So there's the finished one. And then inside, then the other page, and then the back. And that's the little pin cushion on the little rope and everything there. And everything you need is in the kit. You don't need anything else at all. So that's £22.99. That's the pink one. Okay. Then I've got the blue one, which is the other new one today. And put that one in there. Then we've got the blue one here. And you get all instructions and everything. This is the blue one. So again, I won't open this, but you'll get the tape measure, the scissors and everything, you need ribbon, everything you need in there. Then you get your sand. Then you get your 3 pieces of fabric. You get your little tape measure ribbon there. Oh, didn't see that in the last. Oh yeah, tape measure ribbon. And then you get pins and needles and safety pins, wadding, and everything you need, and your instructions. £22.99, and that will make this one. Front, inside, second page, back. The back there, if you're wondering where go to the back page, that there is where your retractable tape measure is. So that's in there. So that's the blue one, £22.99. And returning of an old favourite. Okay, I haven't got orange and brown. I've got green. I've got bright green in this one.
Ah, that's...
Hang on a sec.
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. You'll get... I'll show you... Have we got a picture of the brown one? Yeah, here you go. You get all the things to make this one, right? $22.99. You get all the ones to make this. So you get... There's different pages. There you go. Again, you get the scissors and you get the tape measure. You get the ribbon. You get everything you need. The embroidery thread. Everything you need in there. For £22. In fact, that's when you're going to see demonstrators, isn't it? Okay. So they are the 3 kits available. Now, why is it called Becky's Travel Sewing Kit?
Because my Becky travels quite a lot on the train. She does festivals and follows bands and things and likes to travel on the train. And she takes her Hexie work with her. She loves doing Hexies. And when you're travelling, you need to have everything so that it's secure because, like I said earlier, if you're on a train or on a plane and someone next to you wants you to move out of the way, you don't want to have to faff. That's why there's a scissor keeper, because it's a lot easier to hang on to that if you've got to stand up, if it's not secured, than it is to try and find a little pair of scissors. And I did check again that these scissors are okay to take on an aeroplane.
Oh, perfect.
Because the blades are under the certain amount, 4 inches, I think it is, yeah. But, you know, you wouldn't want to take your best embroidery scissors at the risk of having them taken.
Oh, no, exactly.
So, you know, that's why they're there. So Becky and I sat down, there's your retractable tape measure, which some of the safety pins, she's needed safety pins, so we put safety pins in.
Yeah.
I mean, this one, I've actually sewn this one down, but this one, I've just put the safety pin on it. Because
good idea,
yeah, so I mean, you don't actually lose your tape measure because it's secured in there. You've got your thread ribbon. She takes a bobbin rather than a reel, rather than a reel of thread. So this one I think has got a reel of thread in it, so you can secure that in as well. So, you know, everything's compact.
So you don't need anything else whatsoever. Every single thing is in that box for you. $22.99.
Yeah.
Everything is there.
Even your needles and things to get started.
Perfect.
There's she doesn't take ordinary pins. That's why there's the safety pins for the risk of losing those, you know. But if you put this in something, it's not going to come out.
Yeah.
These ones are just for poking edges and things like that because they're they work all right on jerseys, but they're not very good on cotton. So that's just for taking out corners and things like that.
Brilliant.
So, you know, it's all things that she's needed. And it's all based around the Hexies, really. So this pin cushion, you wouldn't take this with you.
Yeah.
But this is to practice doing the Hexie shape for the thread catcher because that's quite fiddly.
Perfect. Oh, I see. So do the big one first.
So it's a practice piece, So, because what you start off with is you start off with your papers.
Yeah.
Now, when Becky and I first started doing Hexies, we sewed through the paper to hold the fabric on.
Okay.
Then I stopped that and I started just catching the fabric. But now, what a revelation one of these is.
Glue pen.
Absolute revelation they are. Because you don't actually need to cut out your fabric. Just put a little bit of that on there. And then we cut round.
So this is a Hexie for the little scissor keeper rather than the big.
So this is going to be a hand sewn one. I've got a machine sewn one there for the alternative scissor keeper if you don't want to go that small with Hexies.
Yeah.
But now with a glue pen, this is this is so quick and easy. It really is.
And that doesn't ruin your fabric or
No, not at all. And you can take your papers out and reuse them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we reuse them. I've put papers in to get you started. There's the large and the small. But when I do it, I tend to use up junk mail and stuff like that to make my papers.
So if you send junk mail to her house, that's where it
It'll
ends
end
up.
up in my Hexies.
Jill says, I bought the sewing kit, handy little kit for bringing to my holiday lodge and on holiday whenever that will happen. Becky Alexander Frost says, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
And Shelley says, oh no, Shelley, I love this kit, but I can't buy it because it's got sand in it and I've got a phobia of sand.
Oh, well, they
How'd
could
you go to
take
the
one out
beach?
for you.
Yeah, if you...
I'll explain that, shall I? The pincushion, as I said, is to practice the Hexies doing this particular shape because it's quite specific. I mean, you could just do 2 of these shapes and sew them all around the outside corner and put the sand. But this one is taken up at the sides. Have I got my pins? No, I haven't. It's taken up in the sides, and then it's in the instructions. There's a picture of it. Each of the sides is taken up, and then that's like a little flap that you put down over the top. So that's your little lid, actually. But Becky bought me a lovely pincushion from Liberty, and I was thrilled with it until I went to use it because you put your pin in and lift it up, and the pincushion goes with it. So that's why there's a little bag of sand.
Right. Shelley, we can't take the bag of sand out for you, but I'm sure if you contacted Alison, she'd be able to sort something out for you.
So that's what the sand's there for. So you make yourself a little bag, and an apology, there is a plastic bag in there. I try to do everything without plastic. But because it's going to be going through a machine, and if the bag's split in there, I would hate to think that you've got any sand in your machine.
No,
so
okay,
it's in a plastic bag.
Let's talk about this. So this is one thing you wanted us to say in this hour, isn't it?
Keep this away from your sewing machine until you've got to the stage. Cut off the bottom of the plastic bag and just let the sand run into your bag. Pin it or glue it. And then do a double turn and use your zipper foot to go along so that you don't get any sand in your sewing machine. If you think that's too much of a faff, put a bit of rice in.
Right.
There is alternatives. I mean, sand's better because obviously when you're putting your pins in, your pins will go through sand, whereas rice, the pins will actually catch on the rice. But do yourself a double turn and then get your zipper foot, because this is going to be full of sand. So that's going to go through the sewing machine with your zipper foot.
Right.
So if you're in doubt, tack it.
Yeah, we're just saying, just please
don't get sand in your sewing machine. I would hate to think that happened. So you just pour that out of the corner of the bag there. So I said that once. And then, so that's just to practice with the Hexies. The little case... Oh, yes, I have to say, I got an apology. For the first lot that came out, including this colour, there was one piece missing on the instructions. Your spine is 5.5 by 1.5 inches. I do apologise.
So say this again.
The spine piece of fabric there, that was missing out of the instructions in the first lot of kits I did last year.
So is it missing out of the brown one of this one?
Yes.
But it's in the blue and the pink one.
Yeah.
And so there's no fabric missing. It's just telling you what's cut out for the spine.
And the brown one has got a large piece of brown and a large piece of the brown spot and a small piece of an accent fabric. I think it's the grey. This grey here. There.
Okay.
But with the new ones, I've put... they're a bit smaller, but there's 3 of them. Rather than the small square of accent fabric, you've got the same size. Do you want to have a look? So each piece of fabric is the same size, rather than...
In all 3 of them, if you buy it today, you get equal amounts of the 3 different colours. So in this one, you get the pink, the yellow and the pink. In the blue one, you'll get the blues. And in the brown one, you'll get the brown.
Yeah, do you want to open one and show one of the sizes?
I haven't got a brown one here.
No, that one of those. If you show the size of the fabric, because you do get a decent piece. So that you can use it any way around.
Right. Oh, I see. So because you get equal amounts, you can choose the placement of the fabric. Whereas before, you had to put the grey one where the grey one was supposed to be. I got it. So you do get 3. And that's a lot of fabric.
Yeah, it is, because the Hexies don't take very much.
No, there you go.
Not at all. So then it's up to you how many Hexies you want to do. These ones, I've used some of the leftover felt that's with, you get your felt, so once you've cut that down to go in the middle, I've used the felt to do the Hexies on the front. This one I've done one large one with a felt one underneath and a little one on the top. Or you can put together, actually this was the other colour. There was one of these on the website.
Oh, okay, that's the one I've got, yeah.
Yeah, so, or you can do your Hexies on there with your turned over fabric.
Perfect. If you do like that green one, please just, will it be on the shop, Hannah? Be in the shop, won't it?
Yeah,
be in the shop, it won't be on today's show. Yeah.
For your scissors, that's a double Hexie sewn together, and then you put that in and you just sew the two edges. So you leave the top open and you leave the bottom open, so you just sew those together.
Oh, okay.
You do all this once it's once the thing's all finished.
We'll get to all that in a second, yeah.
And then your ribbons are to keep that in, and then as we mentioned this earlier, your pocket for your tape measure. So put that out of the way.
Julie says I've used clay cat litter, clean, obviously.
Yeah. Yes, I've heard that before. Yeah. So I've already sewn the spine. You get the sizes that you need in the instructions, and they do. Oh, there's the picture of the little pin cushion with the lid, putting it all together. And it tells you all about the placement and everything, because you need to, it looks a bit strange, you need to make sure that although this is the back, this is your piece for your tape measure, although it's a piece for your back, you need it on the left-hand side when you're assembling. Right. So I've already put the spine in. Okay. So I've sewn around the outside, inside the seam allowance, so that holds it together. This bit's going to be sewn into the spine, so I'm just going to put that together, and then that'll be the top finished. Use a 1/4 inch-ish seam. Oh, that's a little bit over-ish. But again, as we said, as long as you're consistent, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. It's not going to fit anyone, is it?
No. So there we are, and this little gadget.
Oh yeah, got that.
If I'd have realised at the time, I might have made this a little bit bigger to put one of these in.
Oh yes.
Because this is absolutely brilliant if you're travelling.
It's the Clover roll and press.
Absolutely brilliant. So then you have your piece of wadding. You've got a large piece of wadding there because you're going to use the bit for your sewing kit, and then you're also going to use it for stuffing your pin cushion and your scissor keeper.
Okay.
So that goes on there, and then you're going to have your base piece on top with it facing up. There's my other piece of ribbon. You want your pieces of ribbon facing inwards at the centre.
Mm-hmm.
Have we got pins? That's silly, I've left my pins. Now, if you're worried about them being inside, because we're actually going to be sewing around here, if you're worried about the pins being inside the, because we're going to bag it out, you can tack it down if you want to. But we're just going to keep our ribbons inside. Actually, I'll put a pin in there to make sure that we don't sew them in.
Have they got the builders in next door?
I don't know. There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's strange.
Oh, Joyce's got a lovely
people.
idea. Let's have a quick look. Could you, hello, she says, could you put the bag of sand directly from the pin cushion, as all the pins would go through the plastic? Hang on. Could you put the bag of sand directly into the pin cushion as the... Right, okay. The trouble is with the plastic bag, once that's split, the sand is going to... Yes, so you're making a pouch to go inside the pin cushion. It's just to hold the sand, I mean, you could do, but then as the plastic bag, it's going to spread inside the pin cushion, isn't it? And there's a risk that it would come out of the seams. Exactly. Because they're hand-stitched seams, so, you know, that it's not an interlocked stitch like you would get on a sewing machine. Right. We're going to place that over the top. I'm just thinking now, Elliot,
Make
that
sure
was
that's in there.
quick. Yesterday I asked Elliot for some new trolleys, and that's what the noise was next door. Elliot put the trolleys together.
Oh.
Is there another one? What? Oh, hasn't arrived yet. Oh, one's arrived, the other one hasn't arrived yet. Thank you.
Right, I'm going to go around the outside. I'm going to do a lock stitch because we're going to leave a hole open to pull it through.
Okay. Where do you leave the hole? Does it matter?
On the back, I think. Yes.
Yeah, on the back. There are fewer than 20 of these brown and orange ones, just so you know.
Now when I do a corner, I always do a stitch and then I do a stitch on the diagonal, 2 that time, and then go back up. I'm getting to the pin there, so I'm going to take it nice and easy.
There's the pin.
There's the pin. Did Gary break needles yesterday then?
He didn't have a very good day yesterday.
I saw some of it, but then I had to go up my sewing room. So
he was so angry. He's adorable, Gary. We love him, but he's an absolute
perfectionist.
And
Yeah.
he couldn't thread the bobbin. He didn't break needles, but he
I saw the
couldn't
bobbin
thread the
bit.
bobbin.
Yeah.
Kept doing the wrong. And then there was something else. And then he did a stitch that didn't actually work properly.
Oh.
Not the machine's fault at all.
Yeah.
Not the machine. It was all Gary, but he was so angry with himself. And I was like,
Oh,
Gary, it's
it
fine.
happens. Yeah. Actually, it's good to see people doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
also, he's doing it on a funny angle. Like we expect you all to stand up to sew. We expect him to demonstrate a machine from behind it. Do you know what I mean?
There we go. I'll go, and I'll leave about 2 inches in a lock stitch or a reverse stitch. Right, before I do anything else, I'm going to take those pins out.
Yeah, because you don't want to start trimming it down or anything with pins in.
I'll do my scissors good, won't it?
Yeah, we've all done it.
Let's have this over here. It's really strange. I'm used to having my pins on my wrist.
It?
I must have left it in the green room.
Because you had it in the
it's
first
fine.
hour.
Yeah. Take those out.
So have you got your new boat yet?
Yeah, we have, but we're at the end of the week taking our old one to brokerage to sell it, and it's so
is it
sad.
sad?
It's really sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to trim off the corners.
Yeah.
Before I turn through, and cut off the excess wadding. Your backing fabric will be a little bit bigger, so don't worry that is bigger, because it is, when you cut it out, it's about 1 inch bigger, just to give you a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
Right, now to turn it through, I normally have my needle grippers. There we are. Don't know whether we've got any of these in stock at the moment, have we?
We've got a hemostat. We call them needle grippers.
Yeah.
The hemostats now.
That's it, yeah. I didn't use them initially for sewing. I used them initially for cake decorating.
Oh, I was going to say, when I was doing operations at home.
Oh,
what
they
would
were
you use
cake
them
operations.
What would you use them for on cakes?
When you're making sugar flowers and things like that, you put the flowers on wires and you need to hold things.
And then put a label saying, do not eat the flower
you don't
stems.
eat them. They're decorative. I mean, there are some sugar paste flowers you eat, but if they're made from flour paste,
okay.
You know, they're normally kept. There we are.
And you're about to use your stiletto, which I think we're also sold out of as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're. We were looking for the roll and cut thing in the break. Out of those as well.
The what?
The Fiskars one that I broke yesterday.
Oh yes. Oh.
I'm going to see if Mike can, in the meantime, see if he can actually transfer the one from the one that I don't use as much, the square one. There we go. Put that in. There we are, and that's basically it. I will press this bit. But you've got to be very careful because obviously you've got polyester wadding in there, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping the iron isn't too hot.
Is it even on?
Yeah, I put it on earlier.
Okay.
And also the organza ribbon. Don't.
Oh yeah, you don't want to melt that.
No.
Yes.
So I just go around the outside edge. Because it's up to you. You can machine round the outside edge.
Yeah.
Or on one of them. Oh, this is another one. They look quite nice, just hand tacked around the outside edge. Along the outside there, look, and I've actually tacked around the outside of the Hexies as well.
Hang on, just look
So
at that.
that's a nice little finish too,
Yeah.
if you don't want to machine round. These ones
Yeah.
have all been machine done.
Okay.
So I'll leave that now because of the time, but you're going to put the centre in. Now, depending on where you're going to fold this, I need to take that off really, is how much you'll get left over. I mean, you could just fold it like that and cut off at the end.
Yeah.
But if you want to utilise it and use it for your Hexies, what we'll do is we'll take it and we'll take it off here. We'll go for the pair of pinking shears. Make sure I haven't got the ribbon. Make sure
I've got
I haven't
pinking
got the
shears
pins.
here, not the pinking shears that Alison's using. We are trying to get
Yeah,
those
I think
in
you
stock.
are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because they're so lovely if you've got trouble with your hands. This will be able to be pressed
Oh, hang on, get that.
afterwards.
$14.99. I think these are the most affordable pinking shears we do.
So get the centre. And I'll go there. Right, and I've got my line there that I've just folded.
Is that just down the centre then?
Yeah, that's just going to secure that. Go back. I don't use the lock stitch if it's going to be seen, because sometimes it can bunch up, can't it?
Oh, yes.
So I do a reverse stitch there. That's it, so that's for your pins. And then I should have put this in. We'll get this in half. This is for your thread, to hold your thread.
Oh, yeah.
Take that and put that in. I mean, you can catch it by hand if you want to. So. And you've already, because you've put that on, you've already got your pocket for your tape measure.
Oh, yeah, yeah, because that
Take
was on
that off.
before you bagged it out,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
You put that on before you actually put the whole thing together. And you don't put your thread for your scissors until you've put your scissor holder on.
Right.
Now, I haven't got one, oh, I have got one made up, haven't I? I did make one up out of the other fabric. Don't know where I've put it now. But that was just the one that was, I've got so much stuff here. I did have one. It's on the floor.
What colour is it? What we're looking
It's
for?
a brown one. It doesn't match. But well, I'll do this anyway.
Yeah.
This one I've done on the machine. What I've done is I've drawn out the hexagon and then I've just gone around 5 sides, leaving one open. So to do I mean, you can do 2 if you want and then do them on the papers and then turn them through.
Okay.
And go around the outside by hand, but it's easy to go round with the machine and then just turn it through, and then we'll poke out the points. But this is also an alternative way if you don't want to do the scissor keeper with all the little Hexies sewn together, which is, it's quite therapeutic sitting doing that. I always use silk thread for my
Do you?
my Hexies. Have you got some?
I've got
Yeah.
some here. Silk thread, 100% fine silk made in Japan.
Absolutely love it for any applique or anything. The stitches just get lost.
Right.
The only thing you do have to do is you have to tie it on your needle. Use a needle with a small eye and then do a double knot. It'll go through, I'll show you in a minute.
okay.
It'll go through no problem.
Right.
But if you try to sew with it without knotting it on your needle, you'll be cursing.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
it comes off, yeah. So what I've done is I've turned that through, and then I could then put that on there, and I'll sew, oh no, it'll be that way, won't it? The flat bit at the top. I'll sew down there, and then down there and down there. I would do it by hand so that I can just catch it on this bit, and it, because obviously you've got the pocket on there.
Yeah.
And then put your little piece of ribbon up here. But you can also, if you didn't want to do your scissor keeper like that, you can do one of these for the scissor keeper, which is what I've done on this one. That's just one of the two of the large hexagons sewn together like this, and then stuffed and had a button put through the centre.
Okay.
So, you know, it
That
can
just got wadding
be
inside
simpler.
it,
Yeah. It can be simpler if you don't want. I mean, I just love Hexies,
Yeah.
and I'll sit and play around with them for ages. But yeah, let's show you a bit of the silk thread. I mean, it's as fine as hair, and
It's very fine.
it doesn't bunch up. It's wonderful stuff to sew with. But as I said, you want a needle with quite a small eye. But it goes through nicely because it doesn't curl.
Okay,
that's
so
what
now
it
you're
is.
literally just doing
So
a granny
now,
knot.
yeah, tied once, tied twice. Now, if you don't do that, you'll be cursing because it'll keep coming off. It slips.
But it slips out of the needle.
Slips out of the needle eye, yeah. But, well, oh, I see that there, look. You can see that there's no resistance at all
Oh, wow.
as you go through.
Is that because it's so fine, even
Yeah.
the knot doesn't
Yeah.
create a big knot?
Yeah. So no problem at all. So if anyone does any applique and they've never tried it, do give it a try. I won't say it's expensive. It's
How much is it?
considered for thread.
$7.99. Well, that's
Yeah.
silk.
But
10% silk.
it lasts forever.
And there's 200 meters on there. And
Yeah.
you're not going to put it on your machine, are you?
No,
It's just
I
for you-
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do seams that take any strain
Right.
because I'll show you. It's not overly strong.
Oh, okay.
But to just sew on applique and things that aren't going to take any strain.
Yeah.
It's
and also
lovely.
that colour, you're going to be able to use with
Yeah.
every single.
Yeah, mine's a bit lighter. I have got that colour
Yeah.
as well, but it just blends in. I think actually this one, that there look was done with the silk
Oh,
thread.
hang on. Let's have a look.
It
Which
just
one? Oh,
it just
okay.
kind of buries itself in,
Yeah.
and because it's so fine,
So if you like doing needle turn applique and things
yeah,
like that. you
brilliant
just-
for that.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
So does it have a thick? Does it say how thick it is? No, it doesn't. Does it?
No, but I'll just show you a few of the little hexie pieces.
Yeah.
Because it depends how you prefer to do it, whether you like to do an overcast
Yeah.
stitch.
Good call. That's and more people got that in their baskets than we got of the silk thread. Just so you know. Oh, and I've asked them to put the soluble thread on the shopping list from the buying team as well.
Oh, I heard that. What was... I only heard it in the background while I was talking
It
to
was
somebody.
we sold last week or the week before. Emma Bradford did miniature
Yeah.
quilts.
Oh, they
And
use
she
it in
didn't use
those,
it,
do
but
they?
apparently in the book it says use a soluble stitch for that.
Oh, right.
I don't know what you'd use it for, because then once you've stitched it, if you then wash it, it'll fall off. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Right, okay, so if you don't mind seeing a little stitch for anybody that's never done English paper piecing, that I didn't realise isn't English. It isn't an English invention.
So why is it called EPP then?
Because apparently, where did I hear it? It might have been Jenny Doan,
Oh, okay.
because I've been looking at a lot of her things on YouTube.
Yeah.
I actually chatted to her on Messenger.
Oh, get you.
Because during lockdown, her and her husband have bought an RV, motor caravan.
Okay.
And they've been going off, and she's been doing a few little sewing things, and she's got a little vintage featherweight sewing machine like I've got.
Right.
And I messaged her and said, "Oh, I love your little sewing machine. I have one." And we had a little conversation going. So I thought, that was nice.
She was very friendly when I met her at Festival of Quilts. Yeah.
Yvonne had her at the shop, didn't she?
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can either... Now, I have also got used to using a thimble when I'm doing this as well. Oh, I was saying, yes, it was American.
Yes, yeah.
But to make it sound a bit posher, they called it English piecing.
Oh, okay.
As if it had history.
Oh.
So you just take a few threads. You don't take an awful lot. And you take... And this way, I mean, with the silk thread you don't see a lot, but if you use an ordinary cotton thread, you can see it's not bunching up or doing anything.
Jackie says the soluble thread, it's for temporary basting in quilting. So I sort of understand that now.
Yes, I do
when you're
too.
doing miniature,
what a good idea.
So you obviously baste it all, do
Yeah.
the extra stitching and then wash it and all the basting goes away.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie.
That's lovely, yeah.
Did you say there was another tip, Hannah? Oh, Jane's emailed in. The silk thread that we had, equivalent to 100 weight thread. Thank you. Because we used to have the Orifil. Was it 120 we had? What was the thinnest we had? Remember 8? I'm talking about here, not about here. So when we were sewing quilting, it was 80. Was it? It was 80. Oh, okay. So it's even finer than that, and that was incredibly fine. I tell you, use that as well. Sally Ann Harrison uses things like this a lot. Yeah.
So yeah, there's your overcast stitch, and you don't see very much of that.
Well, they're diddy.
Now, I don't mind seeing the stitches.
No, I like to see the stitches.
Yeah,
because otherwise, you didn't see the stitches, it could have been done by a machine.
That's right, yeah. But if you don't want to see the stitches, you can do it slightly differently. Sorry if that looks horrible. Went through my finger with my bread knife.
Oh, that one you left here. I told you just left it here.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, because someone just Princess has mentioned about Princess Alison's nails are just gorgeous. You didn't see the gash in her finger, did you?
Oh, thank you.
So we'll just do about 10 more minutes on this. Do a roundup, and then we'll just talk about the prosperity chickens, and then that'll be sorted.
Right. So I'm going to knot the first one. So it's kind of a ladder stitch really, because you're going to take a tiny little stitch on one side. I've got a really rubbish needle.
It's one of ours.
For this. No, it's not designed. I mean, I like a sharps really.
Yeah.
And then you take the other side, a little stitch. Mm-hmm. So it's like a ladder stitch, going one side and then the other. And then when you turn over, let's do that there. Because I've got the prosperity chicken prep there, so.
Okay.
You turn that. And you don't hardly see any stitches.
Yeah.
It's very different to that. You can see the little tiny stitches. Yeah. So that's two ways of going about it.
Yeah. Which one do you do, Hannah? Okay. Hannah has her own method. Oh. She just went very quiet going, I just sort of...
So then you would, whatever you've done, then you would add it to your front. Those there, look, and then I've got a little orange one in the middle, and you've got a button to go through the middle of your pin cushion, and then a button to go on the front of there.
So the felt, obviously, you don't have to,
you don't have to
hem that, do you, at all?
Edge it or anything, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that's tricky in there? What's the ribbon with the tape measure? What's that for?
Measuring?
No, there's a ribbon in here.
That's to go on the end so that you can grab it easily.
Oh, on your tape measure, of course,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah, so you could grab it easily, look.
Yeah.
And then you can just...
Brilliant.
So it's not going to fall out. But as I say, on that one, I've actually stitched it down.
Yeah.
But I've used one of the safety pins on that one.
Perfect.
In case you do want to take it out,
Yeah.
because if you want to measure something, so it's up to you what you do.
The pink one is the most popular one of the show. Let me do a quick roundup then of these.
Shall I put all this away then?
You
and
put
then
all
get
that away and then get the... What's the matter,
chickens out.
Hannah? Orangey brown first. I haven't got the orangey brown one here. From a still.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, don't worry at all. There you go. So the kit to make that one. It's a return of a favourite, that one today. That's on single figures now. Single figures on that one now. So that's the brown orange. Just the one that you just seen demonstrate. Actually, so you get the spot and you get the flower. What's the third fabric in the brown one? So you get the spot.
It's a little grey.
The grey one. That's right. The grey one there. Okay, perfect. So that's the brown one. Now we're going to the pink one, which is this bundle here. Brand spanking new today. So you get the felt, you get the ribbon, you get the pins, you get the needles, you get the safety pins, you get 3 decent sized pieces of different fabrics there. You get the wadding, you get the ribbon with the tape measure on it, you get the sand for the inside of the pin cushion, and then you also get ribbon, you get embroidery set. Oh, we didn't talk about the little cord to hold your scissor holder on, but
I just got that out. Look, just
Okay,
very
perfect.
quickly,
Yep.
I will show you that because it is really simple. Fold it in half, put your finger through the loop and just keep turning.
yeah. Keep turning,
Keep going.
turning.
Keep going for a long time
Yeah.
until it's all,
And then
it
twist
will
up on- yeah.
automatically twist up.
And that's it.
And that's it. You just put it through, and these scissors have got a little hole for you to put it
just
through.
put it through. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and then sew the other end onto
Excellent.
your keeper.
So you get the tape measure, you get the Hexies, you get buttons, you get the scissors, you get everything. £22.99 for that one. That's the pink one. And then we've got the blue one, which is this one. Again, brand new today. So this one, you get your blue fabric, your green fabric, your button fabric, your orange felt, your pins, your needles, your safety pins, your sand, and exactly the same, your ribbons, your tape measure, your scissors, your buttons, everything in there, plus your instructions. £22.99. Now, we'll also make the pin cushion. Where's the pin cushion? There it is. There it is. Fabulous, thank you, £22.99. Right, let me just take you through now the kits for the Prosperity chickens. Red first. Right, that is, did you take a picture of them earlier? You did, didn't you? Yeah. So in this one, you get the fabric for the 3 red chickens, the one on the left-hand side, the red one. $15.99, there it is. So you get the red felt, the buttons, the beads, everything you need. Just need a little bit of toy stuffing. $15.99. When everyone's checked out, how many? Fewer than 20 of those. Fewer than 20 of the red ones that we've got still. And that's how it comes. And don't forget the bell that's on the bag goes on the bottom of when you've sewn your I was going to say fish together, not fish, chickens together, goes on the bottom of the string. Okay, that's that one. And then this one here, which is the, I'll show you this one. You get the instructions. You get the string. You get the blue, the pink, and the yellow in this one. And you get the felt. And then in there, you get all the buttons and the beads and everything that you need to do the 3 together. £15.99. And again, you get the bell on the bag. $15.99. Okay, so are you ready to go as a little talk? Oh, got ages. Talk on these then.
Yeah, because I've left the. I'm not having a good day, am I? I've left the wattle and the comb in the green room.
What have you been up to?
Rubbish today.
Well, Gary had a bad day yesterday. Not you've had a bad day, but you know what I mean. It's like,
So to start off with, you're just going to have your heart, and then you get your comb and your wattle.
yeah.
And your beak, and
Yeah.
there are marks on the instructions
So you're
where
going
to
to make
place
one now
them.
that's just got a beak.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
But I did think you don't have to have them as chickens. You could just have them as hanging hearts.
What, prosperity hearts?
Hearts.
Yeah, with a beak.
But yeah, I mean, no, without the beak. They would be quite nice, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Just as
Oh no, I
hanging
think they'd be
hearts.
lovely.
So yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't got the what and the beak. A comb. I have got the beak. So I've drawn round the template. You get a template in the instructions. I'll just put a pin there to hold the beak in place. And then you're going to sew all the way around the outside, leaving open a little space.
Turning
do remember
gap,
do remember to leave that open.
You read the messages on Facebook, don't you, when you go back? There's a message from Christine. She's just asking a question about your birthday cake banner. You know, like the conversation that goes on underneath.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So I'll let you answer.
Oh,
her
right,
based on
okay. What, on the apron?
Yeah, something to do with the birthday cake apron, that's all. You all right?
I'm having a bit of a...
Oh, are you? Do you want me to put the aircon on?
No, I might...
Do you want to get you some water?
No, I need Mike to press my button.
Okay, ask Mike to press the button.
I have demoed this before.
Are you all right? Do you want to sit down? Do you want me to just take over?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, sit down. I'll just talk about this. I'll talk about this one, right? So these prosperity chickens, you go. These prosperity chickens are a decoration that people have around the house to bring prosperity in. It's from South India. Like you saw, I showed you the picture of mine earlier. I've got them from earlier. These are the two different kits here. So which one have we got in at the moment? We've got the cherry floral, which is this one here. So what you get in this one is you get... Oh, can you hear the bell dingling there? So you get the thread, the string, you get the instructions, you get the 3 pieces of fabric, and then there's the felt there. And then in here, you get all the beads and the buttons that you need for the whole kit there. All you need to supply is some wadding to fill them. What date did we do these the first time, Hannah? Because the demonstration, we show the demonstration from that day. 27th of the 4th. That's the 27th of the 4th we did it on. So that's your multicoloured floral ones there. I'll just open. I wasn't going to open this bag, but I will open this bag to show you the one in the other. If we have to go to the next, if we have to go for a break early, we'll do, because I've got plenty of stuff to show you in the next hour. Yeah, she's all right. She's all right. Just so you know, she's all right. She's all right. Right. Okay. So in here. There we go. So you get in here. You get your string. You get your bell. Now, these are the red fabrics you get here. So you get one red. Oh, well, I was right. You do get a brown blodgy one. So you get your red floral. You get your brown blodgy one, and you get a red gingham there. Red felt, and all the beads and everything that you need are in there to do it. So that one there is also £15.99. All you need to do... Oh, that one's about to sell out. That one's about to sell out. I better put that one back nicely then, because that might be one of yours. Oh, I am allowed to open these. I just thought because it was... Oh, okay. It was just because it was stapled and everything. I just didn't know I could open that one. So you won't get this one. This one's Allison's. So £15.99, but it is about to sell out. We are going to go for a break now. I will be back after this break with a kits roundup, which has got a farmy, animal-y theme. We'll see you in a few minutes from now.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Hi, my name's Jules Mayouf and I'm really excited to be a guest designer on Sewing Street. Okay, I got into sewing through my grandma. I used to sit and watch her. She was a dressmaker, and I started off making toys, and then I was dressmaking myself, and from then I've done homeware and children's wear and all sorts of different things in between. I would say my top tip is to be kind to yourself. It's only fabric at the end of the day, and if things do go wrong, then you've always got your quick unpick. My claim to fame is that in 2012 I was a VIP driver with the Olympics, and I met some really interesting people who were very nice, and I'm hoping that I'll meet some very interesting and nice people on Sewing Street too.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on, so you never have to spend a minute without us.
Hello, I'm Catherine Wright. I'm from Leicestershire Craft Centre, which is based in Market Harborough. I love all kinds of sewing, but probably my favourite thing to do is dressmaking, but I also teach patchwork and free motion embroidery and anything to do with textiles really. I love to have a go at felting and crochet and knitting and you name it, I'll have a go at it. So I started sewing when I was 7. My mum taught me to sew, and the very first thing I made was an apron. But I'm a terribly impatient person. I just want to get on with the project. So I didn't wait for her to help me cut it out, and I cut it out myself, and I didn't know you had to have a seam allowance. So I made the world's smallest apron, and my mum still has it somewhere. Sewing tips, I would say, I teach a lot of people to sew, especially beginners, and I would say don't get disheartened, take your learning journey slowly. Don't expect to suddenly make a ball gown or suddenly make a king-size quilt. Build up your skills, slowly. And I would also say the iron is your friend. Use your iron a lot. It makes your sewing look so much better. It helps you get things in place where you want it before you sew, and is a really handy thing to have.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping! If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us. Okay, before I start, Alison's fine. Alison's fine. She just had a funny little turn, so she's absolutely fine. So there's no worries there. Welcome back. Oh, don't you? No, it's not funny. I don't normally say welcome back, do I? We always taught not to say welcome back. It looks a bit kind of bare there, doesn't it? I forgot to pull the plant across. Oh, well, I'm a hot water bottle. No, it's not a hot water bottle. Anyway, it's Kit Roundup. It's Kit Roundup with a theme of farm. So where are you going to start with farm? But grass. Here we go. Bundle of green fabrics for grass. It can be for anything. It doesn't have to be for grass. Gorgeous greens, these are called. So let me just put those on there. So you get 1/2 metre of each one, right? So you get gorgeous greens, plain solids. They're all 100% cotton. You get 1/2 metre of each. That's right, isn't it? Yep. You're saving money. So you get one for free. Oh, hang on. Excuse me. That's normally on our mega bundles, right? £20.94. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fabrics, 3.5 metres. You're only paying for 3. I know, isn't that brilliant? £20.94. What's the matter? Okay, fine. Okay, so we've just got our new rotas for June, right? And Hannah and I, well, I'm not, because the presenter, we don't go on them, but the staff have to go on during COVID, we all went into bubbles, didn't we? Which meant Hannah had to work every weekend with me, and so did Emma and everything. But anyway, they're now going on the proper Anyway, Emma just got her. She's like, I'm not. Oh, I'm not. And she calls all through the break. I'm not. I'm not. Anyway, she went, I was looking at the wrong month. I'm on a pattern. Right, here we go then. Oh, does that mean I have Elliot loads of times then next month? Because I've got Kat more than I've got Hannah next month. I've got who? Oh, £20.94. Is Ollie back? Has I got any with Ollie? Have I got any with what's that other boy called? Ryan. No, never mind. £20.94. You get half a metre. You get the lovely soft green, the sagey greens, the lime greens, the olive greens, the khakis, the emerald greens and the bottle greens in there. All the greens. Okay, so now that was a bundle. I'm not doing them by the half metre. We're now going to do farm animals. It's not a bundle, it's by the half metre. So as you can see, I've got cows. I've got chickens or roosters. Oh, and only 2 colourways of pigs. The other one's sold out. So the dark... Oh, no, hang on. They're different. They're different. What colour was the other green one? The other pig one? No, because I've got greys and blues and browns and greens and beiges. Where shall we start? Cows. Right, here's the 3 different colours on cows. These are beautiful. I'd like them to be cows in the field behind me, but apparently they're very, very noisy. And I can't believe the sheep. I put a thing on my Facebook page a couple of weeks ago. The sheep are so noisy this year. Which colour first? White. You're thinking of giraffes because I'm a zoologist now. Yeah, that's because they go in Pamplona and get crumpled by them. $6.99 this for half a metre. They're gorgeous cows. They're so gentle, aren't they? Anyway, oh, it says green pastures. Oh, no, green pastures is the range. This one is called Cows on White. But please note the background fabric is not just plain white. You'll be able to see it more closely on the blue one in a second. It's got a pattern on there. It's got like a tile pattern, hasn't it? Hannah would like a tablecloth. But Hannah, wouldn't you feel bad if you then served up steak? Okay, so... okay, that's fine then with her cornflakes. She'd only used it at breakfast time. Oh, it's a Dan Morris design, this one. I didn't know that. They're cute, aren't they? Very inquisitive cows, I'd call these. Okay, moving on. Now got cows on blue. Now this is the one where you'll really be able to see the back of the the back of the cow. I don't mean the back of the cow. I mean the fabric pattern behind the... I love this one. Okay, the fabric on the... not the fabric, the picture on the web is completely the wrong colour. It's also a close-up of the udder, but we can't blame anyone else but Hannah, apparently, because Hannah took that picture. Yeah, there's the size of the cows. There's the size of the cows. $6.99. That's beautiful. I love it. It's lovely. It's really, really lovely fabric as well. Gorgeous fabric. I'd love to know what you're going to make out of it, though. Okay, then we've got this one. You see, I think a skirt, a big circular skirt, would look really unusual because it would all be in the folds, wouldn't it? Hmm? No, not for when you go milking. Mind you, I've got a milking stool in my hall because I fell over it the other day, didn't I? It was dark, right? Well, it wasn't dark. I went in. My hall is dark. There's no window in my dark until I get my new front door. Anyway, I've tripped over, I had my sunglasses on, tripped over the milking stool and went into the wall like that. And I had really big bruises up my arms. I don't know why I'm laughing. It wasn't very funny. So the milking stool got put to the corner. I don't even know why I've got a milking stool. I've no idea where it's come from. I know I've had it for years and years and years, but no idea why I've got a milking stool. I think I might have bought it early days when I was trying to be creative with plants in my first flat, because you don't have any furniture or pictures, do you? So I'd got some cheap plants from the garden centre and I was like arranging them on different levels. I think I might have bought it from a charity shop then. Gorgeous. Okay, where would you like to go now? Chickens, chicken. Chickens on latte. That's a funny combination, isn't it? Oh, again, there's tiles in the background on these. Kitchenware, yeah. I can see an egg basket. Lining of a wicker basket. Oh, yeah, wax wraps that you put in the fridge instead of using cling film. Yeah, can you reuse those? In fact, a lady, when we were at St. Culture Lady, sent me some of those, didn't she? Yeah. Beautiful. Next one. Oh, which colour, sorry, do you want to? Grey next. Okay. What are they doing the other side of that wall? Grey. Oh, there's only 10 metres this one left. 10 metres this one left. Oh, you can't hear them. Oh, okay, it's just me then. $6.99, 100% cotton, 44 inches wide, machine washable. That's lovely. That's quite fresh, isn't it, that one? I think I prefer the green. I like the green one best myself. Coming up in a minute. Lovely. Green one coming up, because the green one looks more like natural. Like they're what do they do? What's that called? What's it called when they go like that? What do they call that? When chickens go like that? What do they call it? Like that. I'm a zoologist, but I've done chickens. We've never done chickens. Who? Oh, yes, Sam, who's on later. She's got chickens. She's got chickens, yeah, I'll ask her later. I forgot we got another hour after this one. I thought we were finishing now. Oh, have you had something to eat? Okay, so Hannah, who's on a fasting diet, right? She couldn't eat till 10:30. Since then, she's had 2 cakes and her lunch, which is like a tuna salad that you can keep in the cupboard for 2 years. Sounds a bit worrying. Yeah. And what have you had then, Emma? Because you were allowed to start at 11. Oh, she broke her fast half an hour earlier. Oh, Emma's not on a timer. She just does it herself. Sometimes. Right. Got a picture to show you from Shelley. Morning. This is a wall hanging I made with the pig fabric. Love, Shelley in Lincolnshire. Well, I love it. Is that done with the June Taylor circular one? Is it denim on the background? It's nice, isn't it? I like that. So was she used the cream and the green? Oh, maybe we only had the cream and the green. Look, she only used the cream and the green. Oh, there was a third colour. Okay. Right, which one first then? Green. This is cute because the little piglets on this one. Little piglets. Look. Now, hang on, they have little pigs at which arboretum? Bodnam. Now, an arboretum is where they grow trees, not like I told you all last time, where they have wild birds. I only said that because the Moreton in Marsh Arboretum is where you go to have the eagle on your arm and watch the vultures eat meat, right? So I always thought Arboretum, wild birds, but it's not that. It's not that. Arboretum is where they grow trees. And at the which one? Bodenham. Is that a place? Bodenham. They have little pigs, apparently. I remember one summer we spent a holiday on a pig farm. It was the strangest place to go, isn't it? On a working pig farm we were on. What time were we in Bournemouth? I wonder if it was in Bournemouth. £6.99 for half a metre, that is. Now I've got the pigs on white. Are they all white? They're all white. Look like they're smiling, Emma says. Oh, off-white. Off-white, this one's called. This one's on off-white. £6.99. I'm in this weekend, aren't I? Yes, I am. Oh, what am I saying? I'm in every weekend. Message from Julie. You are so funny, John. You brighten my day. Love from Julie in the beautiful Swansea Valley. Oh, Julie. Bore da. Diolch yn fawr. Nadolig clywed. It means, hello, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Okay, when you go to a farmer's market, I would have done it after the next range of fabric, but I don't want to do it with the pigs, right? Right. These are Quilt As You Go. There's 3 in there. You can make all 3 of those bags. All 3 of those bags. And the wadding in this is insulated. So if you've been to the farmer's market, what, and bought a pie? Oh, hang on. No. Hang on. I'm sorry. This is not insulated. Sorry, I made the mistake there. It's not. Yeah, you did. That's why I said it. It's not. Because I was thinking, she kept saying, when you go to the farmer's market, and I was thinking, why would you want an insulated bag? Because you don't buy anything hot at a farm. And then I looked here and I was like, well, you wouldn't put a cauliflower in a hot bag, would you? You would put a baguette and a bottle of wine. It's water resistant. So water won't saturate inside. So if you do buy wine and it spills, or your strawberries squash in the bottom of the bag, or some of your carrots from the farmer's market are a bit wet, you get a pocket shopper tote, a braided pattern shopper tote, and an angles pattern shopper tote. Oh, do not iron. It will melt. They're nice and strong. Now, I haven't had this one before. Can I? It doesn't. The thing is, once I've opened it, I can't close it. It's a sealed bag. Okay. Oh, left-handed scissors. Very, very popular, this one. Here you go. Oh, now, look. There's your 3 bottoms. There's your 3 bottoms. I'm thinking, because the insulated one, you get a strap, don't you? And on this one, I'm not sure you get a strap on this one. No, because look, you make your own straps. They'll be on here, right? So look. Oh, my word. You get, how much is this? $23.99. You get loads in here. Look. Oh. Right. They're on 3 separate sheets, look. So here's your bag, there's your strap. Literally, this is a chevron one. So what you do is you put your fabric, so it tells you all the cutting out in the instructions. You put number 1, it is exactly Emmett's quilt by numbers. You put number 1 face up, then you put number 2 right sides together. You do not sew along the blue line, that's your placement line. You sew 1/4 of an inch in here. Then you fold that one back. Don't iron it, use your clover roly press thing that we showed you earlier. Then you do number 2. You must go in the order that it says. So number 1 faces up. Number 2 goes there, flip it over. Number 3 goes there, flip it over. Number 4 goes there, flip it over. And you build the whole of the base of your bag up. These are your box bottoms here. It's a nice big box bottom, that one. And you got your straps there. And what, Hannah? Yeah, this is like, look. It's not like it's not like doing it on wadding. Normally when you do a quilt, it's on wadding. This is on a really, really, it's like a webbed fabric, this one. Woven. So you get 3 non-woven. Is it non-woven? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, look, you can't even rip it. Look, I'm trying to rip it like this. So no grain, so it won't stretch. I wonder what Hannah would put in that bag at her farmer's market. Most probably she'd go via KFC and put that in it. A bucket of KFC, family special. But it's all good for you. It's chicken, isn't it? Potatoes, that's one of your 5 a day. Tomato sauce. Oh, Hannah doesn't like KFC. So why have you had it 3 times if you knew you hated it? Hannah's had KFC. The other chicken shops are available. She had it 3 times in her life. First time she had it, her mum got it. She didn't like it. Second time, she saw an advert, liked what she saw in the advert, so I'm going to try it again. Hated it. Third time, drunk. They had KFC in Myanmar, in Burma, when she went on holiday there. Okay, she's waiting for a coach. It was the only place open. And you wonder why you were ill on that holiday. Oh, and it was cold. Oof. Right. Right, okay, let's put... You get the bases as well for those bags. That's really good. Oh, Shelley lives on a pig farm and she just loves them. We forget that, don't we? We forget that. And I went on a holiday. I didn't come to yours for a holiday. Oh, you wouldn't have been born. I was only about 12 myself. Message on the bottom. Hi, I agree with the last lady. You make us all laugh and we need it as we still in partial lockdown. Carol, in Northern Ireland. I mean, we forget here that we're still in a pandemic. I know it's easing off slightly, but we're still in a pandemic, aren't we? I know it's been taken down, the alert. But yes, of course, Northern Ireland are in a much stricter situation than we are, aren't you? You take care, my lovely. Right, next. Oh, they're brand new. Not brand new. We got them back in today. Quarter of the stock's gone already. So congratulations on that. Okay, so do some more fabrics. Oh, they're all over there, though. Okay, now I launched this the other day. It's not a bundle. It is all by the half metre. This is all that's left. It flew out, right? So we've got the watering cans and pots. We've got the icons and the baby chickens in 2 colours. Oh, no, hang on. There's that one in yellow. It's not in the right order. Then we've got the snails, and I thought these were not ladybirds, in 3 different colours. And then you've got your chickens on blue. That's all we've got left of the whole collection. We only did it this week. We only launched it this week. Oh, what day is it? Tuesday? Wednesday? Last week. It's because I'm confused about the days, confused about lots of things, man. We had our residents committee meeting because where I live, the village green is right in front of my house, but it's a private village green because we own it, all the houses around. So every year we have to have a meeting about this piece of land that's in front of my house. So we had the meeting yesterday. It was all done by Zoom, obviously. And the only thing, it was done in 11 minutes. In the first 6 minutes, we were all chatting, going, oh, how are you, Matt? Oh, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Right? All we had to bring up was the fact that we planted a tree, and the tree cost £200 and it died. That's all we talked about. I know. And do we want to, the same tree now would be £400, apparently. So I suggested we went back to the person we bought the tree from and said it died. Anyway, that's just, we left it like that. It went in the minutes. It's in the minutes till next year. But we're keeping the same man to mow the lawn. He comes on his tractor and he mows the lawn, and his son's what's that thing with the sharp wire that sticks out the bottom? Like that. It's a long thing with a round thing at the end. You put strimmer. So they do all that. So it looks lovely. All year, and lots of daffodils this year. Do what? Okay, that's my room. That's my dressing room. Why are they in my dressing room? £7.49 this. This is Henry Glass, Backyard Happenings in cream watering cans. Well, yeah, because watering cans are blue on both the colours. I'll just go to the same one as that on yellow. Oh, Amy's messaged in. Here we go. Morning all. I am new to sewing. I was wondering what you use Thermaland compressed fleece sewing 1 meters by 90 centimetre white for, please. Many thanks, says Amy. Right. So what it is, it's like a wadding. I haven't got it here. It's like a wadding that you put when you're making oven gloves and you're making bags, like bags that you want to keep food hot or cold in. So if you're making a picnic bag, you can put it in that to keep it cold, or you can put it, if you made a pie for something, you're dropping it round to them, you can put it in there and keeps it warm. It's, or you're making coasters or a table runner. But they always advise putting that and another wadding in. But it's just like a heat resistant, would it be called? It's not, obviously, it's not 100% what, you know, like, oh, I can touch this fire or whatever. So, and the difference is there's one called Insulbright, which has got metal in it. Thermaland doesn't have metal in it, so you can put it in the microwave and wash it and things like that. Oh, no, you can wash Insulbright, but you can't put it in a microwave because it's got metal in it. And you can sew it with your sewing machine. Tightly packed together. And it'll have some sort of fibre in it, like a polyester or something that retains heat or resists heat. Anyway, this one's a yellow. This one's in yellow. Watering cans in yellow. There you go. Look, Alison's put a message on Facebook. Thanks, everyone. Sorry about my early exit. I'm fine now. There you go. She's fine, fine, fine. £7.49. Okay, now I've got like kind of writing icons with chickens and watering cans on cream, apples, carrots, veggies, flowers, birds, fruit garden. Do you tote bag in this? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? What else have we got here? Snails, bees, birds, rake. Now, we couldn't decide the other day whether this was a trowel or an upside down tree. Because it says tree there, upside down. So if you turn that the right way up, you see, is it a baby tree? Oh, I've forgotten to do. No, not autumn hanging baskets. Yeah, I'm so suburban now, I know. So country, provincial now. Well, when I was in Twickenham, right, I used to have these lovely lavender, they were wickerwork window boxes with all lavender in. I had a bay window, a Victorian house bay window. Came home one night and someone nicked one of them, right? Went wandering in the neighbourhood and it hadn't been thrown in the river at the end of the road. I was in the park or anything like that. So I filled in one of those things when I used to work at Roxaco doing the 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock stint in London. And filled in a form, you know, because you have to report crime, but I didn't want to ring up and go, oh, my flower book. So I just put it on the form saying, I don't need you to react. I don't need anything done. I just need you to know that this has happened in my street and it shouldn't happen, you know, blah, blah, blah. Thought nothing more of it. About 3 days later, I'm working, I didn't get home from work till like 3:30 in the morning, right? 8 o'clock in the morning, there was a knock at the door, but 2 policemen on bikes, dressed in lycra on bikes, right? So I said, I opened the door, I was going, yeah, hello. And they went, oh, yeah, just things stolen. I went, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, they said, can we come in? I was like, oh, I'm in my pants and my T-shirt, right, that I've been sleeping in. Let these 2 men in lycra, policemen in lycra, they brought their bikes into the house with them. And I was like, oh, they went, oh, we can't leave them outside. Anyway, I never got my window basket back. I only remember that because it came up as a memory this week. Sad, I know. They were lovely as well. Not the policemen, the window boxes. There we go. They were nice policemen as well. They were very friendly in their lycra. There's only 5 meters of this one left, I'm afraid. Have you seen Adina's had her hair done on Gems, on Gemporia, our sister channel, Gemporia? She had her hair all done. Looking lovely. She does like that cold shoulder top though, doesn't she? The black one with the sparkles on. She's very fond of that one. Oh, she's adorable, Adina. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's been promising to drop into my house for 9 years now for a glass of pink champagne. Does she ever do it? No. Now I don't drink and she's got 4 children. $7.99. Okay, now I've got the one with... I'm going to do the chicken one next, if that's all right. Because I've only got this in the blue. This is cute. Now, we did have this in other colours. They've all sold out. Oh, no, over half the shop has gone now. Over half the shop has gone. I'll show you a picture. £7.49. Well, that'd be right, because we'll go to the other studio. It's a bit quieter there. Got Yarn Lane in half an hour, remember everyone? Sam Sabido doing Granny Square cardies with hoods. She should be in, actually. Well, she'll have a shock when she comes through the door. Why not? Okay, now I've got these 3 other colour. These 3, they're the same fabric, different colourways. Green, there's only 2.5 meters of the green one left. Been very, very popular. Popular, you're gonna be popular. We're singing that from Wicked, the musical. Oh dear. Hannah's now doing Les Mis for Emma in the trying to impress. Imagine. She only knows that one. Empty chairs and empty tables. Isn't it funny? You only know the chorus ones. You don't know anybody. You don't know any of the ones that are sung just by the leading lady. She was in the chorus of the school play of Les Miserables. Did you not play Fontaine then, or anybody? No. Okay. Which one? Pink next. It's a very, very soft pink, this one. Did you have to cut off what's her name's hair? Anne Hathaway's hair. £7.49. It's very soft, very, very soft pink, that one. Okay. And then the blue, it's quite, now the blue one looks a little bit different because the background looks a little bit more tweedy on this one. It's not still cotton print, but it looks a bit tweedy, doesn't it? Or denim-y, maybe like a denim. But the snails. It was so sweet. When I got home the other day, we had really, really, really heavy rain, didn't we, one day when I went home? And the path was all flooded. Right? And there was this little snail just working his way. He was so tiny, but he was out there like loving the fact it was raining, like this going across the path, like, oh, this is so nice. Living in the countryside, you see, that's what happens. Right. Next. Dolly the draft excluder, next. Hey, what? Oh, take care. It's Alison waving bye-bye to everybody. Right, here we go. $9.99. Dolly the dog draft excluder. Step-by-step instructions. Just the instructions, obviously. Oh, actually, I saw Dolly the draft excluder this morning. Why did 17th of January was the day it was demoed. There's all the instructions. Oh, there's a lot of coming and going, isn't there, today? Has that just gone through the door? Oh! Here she is. Go on then, watch the iPad. Go on. Thank you. Now, the only criticism I have of this, right, Delphine, if you're watching, is the draft in my house comes under the door, and this is not going to stop the draft coming from underneath the door. Well, no, because I've taken his leg. If you take his legs up like that. Yeah, he needs something like that, doesn't he? Just, he can have my life. That'll weigh him down. Flipping heck. No, you got the wrong place, Brent. Anna's just said it must be very hard being Brent Council. She said Barnsley, but Brent Council. If you're wondering what I'm saying, is apparently this is the same as the logo for Brent Council. In fact, I think that's where Nav, who runs Claudio Lugli, lives. It's North London, isn't it, Brent? North London. So I'll bet you any money he's seen it as he's gone through on the tube, or in his brain, he's gone to work going, oh, actually, I'm going to do all these colourful interlinking things. Like Hannah, thinking she wrote, oh, there'll be bluebirds over. Anyway, that's the pattern for that, for Dolly. Okay, Hamish. Hamish is behind me on the shelf. Not the rabbit, the bull. Highland cow. It's a bull, isn't it? Hamish, if it's a boy, it's a bull. Why do you think it's a girl? It's called Hamish. Hamish is a boy's name. Anyway, it's the cow, not the rabbit. It's the cow, not the rabbit. Again, here's all the instructions. What date was this demoed on, please? 5th of March. All your instructions. Eyes, forehead, chin, hair. Hannah's got a skirt like that. We saw it a couple of Saturdays ago. She's got a bra like that as well. Yeah. £9.99 for Hamish the Highland Cow soft toy. £9.99. Oh, what? I've never seen these before. I love a wooden button. I've lost the aubergine one, though, that was on my landing for months. Oh, look, so you get cows and you get milk bottles in here. All on the theme of farms. Oh, I'll go for it. How many have I got? Oh, I've got, there you go, there they are, look. 3 cows, 3 milks. Oh, and I've opened this one, means I'll have to take it home. I'm slowly building a collection of wooden buttons. Well, I did have the aubergine. It's gone now. I've got a turnip still. They are John Scott's performing cows. Oh, no, they should juggle. Look, juggle. £89p for this little bag of buttons. I'd buy 2 of those, to be honest. No, because you normally use more than 3 buttons on a project, don't you? To be fair. Sorry, the performing cows are going to bed. Oh, yeah, lunar lapping, because you get lots of rabbits on a farm. Oh, actually, no, these are friends. These are lunar lapping's friends. Oh, is he on this one, on that shelf? Yes, he is. There he is. Okay, so this is lunar lapping. Now, Cara Delevingne was in doing this last week or the week before. It's Sarah Peel's book. 19th of April. There we go. So that's lunar lapping in a frock. Oh, lots of lunar lapping in a frock. There we go. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, yeah, but that's not lunar, is it? Oh, it's a squirrel friend. Oh, so that's Rowan's wash day disaster. So Rowan the squirrel had a wash day disaster. Then we've got Luna and the Windmill War. Is that a ram? Ramsey's shawl, collar, jumper. Oh, so these are clothes for them, not the actual... Oh, Ramsey's car... No, I'm looking for a nice pair of cargo pants, to be honest. His won't fit me, but little Paul's in soon. Little Ramsey's backpack. Then we've got Luna meets the mayor. That's Daisy's twirling dress. So hang on, is this just clothes? Looks like it so far, isn't it? There we go. Salty Sea Dog. There he is up there, hidden by the fake herbs. He's called Hugh. And he's got button front trousers. Now, they're very on trend at the moment. Okay, so far I've just done clothes, so maybe the animals will be at the back. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Oh, there's little pants. Oh, she's cute, isn't she? She's called Freya's halter neck play suit. Oh, was it a play suit? I thought it was an evening gown. Oh, no, it was a coat, wasn't it? There you go, there's an opera coat. Go to the opera. Then we've got Freya's musical satchel. Oh, there they are, naked. So how to make Luna. How to make Hugh. Oh, Hugh's got a lot of pages there. Then we've got Rowan. And we've got Rowan here. Then we've got Daisy. She's got really sweet little frills around her cuff, hasn't she? Then we've got Ramsey. And there's Freya. They're her 5 friends there. I went for a walk, I go for a walk with Dulcie on a Sunday evening after I'd done my Facebook Live, right? And we were walking through Meon Woods, and a doe deer, came wandering past. I went, oh, I just think it's so sweet that they live here, to be like wild animals, and we're just walking like 10 minutes from my house, and there's these like little doe deers. And she went, it's a monkjack, that. And I went, it's not. You be careful, then they'll jump on you. She hasn't got an accent like that. They'll jump on your car. She's Geordie, so that was completely wrong. I said, I went, that is not a monkjack, Dulcie. She went, I'm a farmer's daughter. That's a monkjack. And I was like, no, monkjacks are this tall. This one's about this tall. Anyway, we just left that conversation, changed the subject. Here's all the pattern pieces. Oh, look at Rowan's. What is it there? It's weird. All the pattern pieces you need. £12 and 9. That's a brilliant book. You get all their outfits and the patterns for all of those soft toys. We're on limited now. Limited. I'm sure we'll get more. But for now, it's very, very limited. I feel a bit sorry for Rowan because, only because she's in Wash Day Disasters. All the others got opera costumes, meeting the mayor, going to see Wash Day Worries. Oh, hang on. This is a complaint now. Brent's in northwest London. The council building is obliquely opposite Wembley Stadium. Oh, I know where it is. Anyway, let's move on. Right. Yep, I've got cross-stitch now. We're jumping all over the place today, aren't we? Because it's all to do with the farm. I thought there were 4 of these. Oh, they're the same. Oh, no, okay, they're the same. Right, let's do this one first then, because I've got this on both linen and Ada. Ada's been really, really popular at the moment. Let's do the Ada first then. So what it is you do the same pattern. It comes out the same project, same size, everything. One's on Ada where you count the spaces, and the other one's on linen where you count the threads. It's Cross Stitch Guild, Jane Greenough. Rhode Island Red. Now, she's got a story about this one, isn't she? They just run wild in Rhode Island, and she was there, and they were all just outside her front door. Designed by Jane Greenough. It is, you get your Ada, your chart, your pre-sorted threads, your wrap needles, and your instructions in there. And look, there's all your colours sorted. There's your coloured chart. You also get instructions. And there's your Ada. I can hear singing now. Right, okay, then moving on to the linen. It's a lovely coloured linen, that one, from Zweigart, only the best quality. This is linen. Beautiful. Okay. Now this one, I've only got this one on linen. I haven't sold out of Ada. The flowery chicken. I don't think that's from Realism. Well, have you seen a flowery pattern chicken? My Flowery Chicken, it's called. My Flowery Chicken. You don't get the frame, obviously. It's just the linen, the threads, the needle, the chart, and the instructions. From Cross Stitch Guild, £19.49. Okay. Oh, yes, I've got Wendy Orlando sunflowers because you see... Oh, now, do you remember we were having this conversation about sunflowers the other day, and I said, Chris, my neighbour, always delivers me 3 sunflowers to grow in my garden. Well, it was a lovely day the day. I went to the garden. She had all her seedlings out because you don't leave them out overnight. You get them out, you put them on the park bench in your garden, if you've got a park bench, during the day, and then you take them in at night time, just so they don't get frosted, but they get used to being outside. And I was like, where are the sunflowers? She went, I'm not doing sunflowers this year. And I went, I've just told everybody on the television, you do sunflowers. And she went, oh, no, I'm not doing it. I said, so where am I going to get my sunflowers then? She went, well, grow some. Like this. Anyway. So I'm not having sunflowers this year. Okay. No, they're not blue bees. Oh, I see what you mean, blue flowers. Yeah. Because yeah, okay, right, okay. So this is the Wendy Orlando quilt that she designed. There are 2 different. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you a picture of it, but the picture's wrong. Oh, have they changed it then? Oh, I see. No, this is wrong because I haven't got that fabric. So ignore these because it's not right. You've got the panel for the middle. Right? Then you've got your crisscross fabric for your border. Then you've got your blue flower one there. But then you've only got this one. You don't have the sunflower one. Anyway, it's gorgeous. There's your panel. This is the panel here. Now, the only way to buy this panel is in this kit, isn't it? Yes, John. Look, there's the panel. See, the thing is, you might not want to make... You get Wendy Orlando instructions. You might have another thought of something to make with it, didn't you? Don't you? Didn't you? What am I trying to say? Don't you? Do you? So, there's your... So, basically, you've got extra... You see, that black and white stripe there is from the panel. So, on this one, some of your squares here, your sunflower squares around the outside here will be this fabric. Then, obviously, the blue butterflies will be that fabric. And then where's that? Oh, and that fabric's in between there. That fabric's the one in between, the sashing and everything. So you get 1.5 meters of fabric, half meter, half meter, half meter. Plus you get the panel. Plus you get the instructions, $39.99. The other colourway, so remember that is the blue with the gingham and the little blue flowers. The other colourway is this one, where you get the panel. Now you do get the big sunflowers on this one. But you also, and you do get those sunflowers on this one, but you don't get the gingham. You get this flower instead. So you have to decide on one of these for your sashing and those 2 for your squares, or whichever way. I do that one as my sashing, and I do those 2 as my 2 squares. Plus you get the panel, plus you get the instructions, $39.99. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Really uplifting and gorgeous. Right, that's everything. Oh no, I've got one thing left on this table, which is my Sew Girl dungarees. Because when you're working on the farm, You have to wear your dungarees. Doris the dungarees. Well, they could look far. Is there a picture on the back? I can't see Fiona Hesford. Well, maybe I could. I think she'd quite like that. Oh, she's just going for a day trip to the farm to pick some sunflowers. Sizes 8 to 22, $17.99. Now, what date do we do these on? 29th of April. That was with me last week or the week before. But also, you can go to the Sew Girl website to watch a blog all about them and see any hacks and things like that. Look at her trying to be like a model there with the tilting her feet in. $17.99. Right, and I'm going to go to the other desk. Bear with me. Keep looking at the dungarees on the back. I've got to go to the other desk now. Right. So on this table, on this table, starting with the tulips, the Allison Maryon tulips, because you go to a tulip farm to pick tulips, don't you? Let me move this out of the way. Okay, Vivid, these are the plain ones. So you can make 6 flowers. There's 6, actually there's a bit more fabric than that, but you only get 6 straws. Now, I can't guarantee the colour of your ribbon. It will either be orange, purple or green, but I can guarantee these colours. I've seen them. They're in her box on her shelf outside. $19.99. Demoed on the 27th of April. You get all the fabric you need. You get the straws. You get the ribbon. You do not get the vase. So take that off. You do not get the vase. That's what you get there. Do you get the wadding in there? Do you get the thing in there as well? Yeah. Yeah. Or toy stuffing rather than we. Oh, say that again. Okay, my clock in here's just gone 22. Okay, the clock in here's not working. Right, I've also got the this one, which is the floral, and your leaves are spotted. I think you got a touch of black fly on these, madam. I think your tulips are coming down with black fly. $19.99. Again, we cannot guarantee you'll either get purple, orange, or green ribbon, but you do get all of these fabrics. $19.99. So many of you made these. There's so many pictures on our Facebook fan page of all the ones that you've made. You do not get the milk bottle. I wonder what actually came in there. I wonder what she gets in this. Oh, can you buy them? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted something in them. Right, okay, let's move on. This, the cat bed. Snuggle pet bed. Now, I was supposed to put a bigger cushion in it, right? And I forgot. I'll do it like that. I'll plump it up like that. There you go. You don't get this. You don't get this, do you? You just get the pattern. Oh, okay. That's all right. Oh, okay. This is the kit for it. Sorry, I didn't know that. This is the kit for it. But what pattern is it? Oh, I'll give you the code. There is no code. Yep. Thread 226. 226. Rainbow is the rainbow one. We don't have that fabric. You only get... So you don't get that one. You get that one there. You get that one there. There's a still of the cat. Oh, lovely Siamese cat. Look. You see, my Norman and Ellie would not get under anything like... Unless it was under my bed. They'd get inside my duvet. But if I put cat beds out for them with a flap like that, there's no way they'd go underneath it. I used to work for a PR company. As a fashion expert, I had to write a poem to put it in the book all about Norman and Ellie. And they gave me these kitty cat beds for Norman and Ellie. They were designer kitty cat beds. They were like, the logo for kitty cat, like that, big, with a... Would they get in them? No, I didn't buy them. They were free, a gift. Because I wrote a poem for the book. It was a limerick, actually. $24.99. Right, that's that one. Now, Limited. Right, got the pattern on its own. Sorry, that's this one. At £9.99, that's the pattern on its own. Allison Maryon's Pet Snuggle Bed. And that will make this. If you like this fabric, I've got it coming up in a minute. You see, there's no way Norman and Nellie would have gone under there. I just know it. Looks I'd would. I'd so happily snuggle under there. Right, okay. Hannah doesn't know what it feels like to be hungover. You're on your own there, Emma. Right, now, what are you going to use this for? I want a fleecy made out of it, personally. Yes, please. Oh, no, it's doubles. It's definitely got a right side and wrong side. There you go. So, by the ½ metre, I'd say it was 60 inches wide, look. It's beautiful and soft. So this is, they called it cream. It's not cream, it's definitely white. Oh, look at the price. Okay, it's Paw Print Fleece Fabrics. £2.99 for ½ metre. I haven't got a composition, I'm afraid, for you. I'm imagining it's 100% polyester. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's so lovely and scrummy. Oh, Hannah would put it on the back of a quilt. Would you? For her and Reggie. Reggie is a dog that ate her earring. Did you ever get that earring back? Oh, did he eat the matching one? Oh, he's eating a gold earring and a silver earring that Hannah owns now. You'd think you'd learn by now, wouldn't you? Not him, you. Don't wear earrings when Reggie's coming round. Okay, that's that one. Then I've got Dog Paws and Bones on blue. £2.99. Yeah, it must do, please, because it suddenly jumped from 22 to 10.2 though. Or no, nearly 10.2. £2.99. Ivory. It's not ivory. Oh, on Copen. On Copen, right, okay. And then last but not least, got it on the grey. Oh, now they feel slightly different. Oh, this one feels a lot wider. Oh, okay. Okay, this is 2 units I've got here, but you're only buying it by the ½ metre. So £2.99 for ½ metre. Selling it by the ½ metre. Okay. Shall we do the menu? Are you ready for the menu? Here is tomorrow's menu. Now, what day is it tomorrow? Thursday. So is it Wendy tomorrow? Yep. So we got, I thought that said Pretty Peanuts then. I was going to say, what? Pretty Pre-Cuts at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, Happy Birthday Applique Bunting with Debbie Harris. Beautiful Bundles at 10 o'clock. Bag Making Masterclass with Debbie Harris. Well, that'd be good. And then, 12 at 12 o'clock. A whole hour of Debbie Shaw books. That's a nice day, isn't it? The reason I'm doing the menu now is we've got to go to Yarn Lane because we've got Sam Sabido coming up with her, and they're already selling on pre-order. They're like, for children and for adults, they're like a cardigan, a hoodie made out of granny squares. They're brilliant. She put a picture on Facebook and everybody went crazy for them. Allison Maryon wants one, actually. She's already said she wanted one. Which is what? Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, because they'll have crossed over in the main room, won't they? Anyway. So if you want to go to Yarn Lane, if you're watching on the telly, stay where you are. But if you're watching on YouTube, the Facebook page, or the website, you do need to go to the Yarn Lane equivalent. Now, if you bought something from me this morning, your P&P is covering it because it's the same warehouse, different company, but it's covered because it's coming from the same place. So, and your login details for Yarn Lane, if you've never logged in before, they're exactly the same as your login details for Sewing Street. So I'm back on Sewing Street on Saturday and Sunday. I've got Victoria Carrington, got Emma Bradford. Oh, and you've got a special hour of John and Hannah's special Moda picks extravaganza. And we've got the brand new tapestry fabrics on Sunday, so there's lots coming up. So, but I'm not going. I've got to run down to this. I might change. No, I'm not going to. I've got to run down to the Yarn Lane store. I can't change and run and dodge the rain, can I? Is it raining or is it sunny today? I will see you at Yarn Lane on the other side of this